Live. All right, party people.
We're live.
What's going on, people?
It's alive.
What's happening? What's going down? Oh, let me turn
Live from PA. It's
volume off of my phone. So,
Are we
interruption.
going to go live sometime tonight, or just sit here?
Are we live?
I think we should go live.
When are we going live?
Live.
Uh-oh.
This is a live show? I thought this was a private conversation.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's going to say he turned the camera off on his phone. He turned himself off. Whoops.
He just broke his confuser. Not even a full minute into the show, and already we're experiencing technical difficulties.
Jeez,
What is it?
Fantastic.
The host now.
this show.
This is absolutely fantastic.
Ladies, gentlemen, Jonas of all ages, thank you for watching Midnight Range TM's The Closer.
Bawoosh.
This was episode 104. Be prepared in 5 minutes for episode 105.
105.
Or 104.4.
Frozen.
There you go.
Oh, now there's...
Oh,
Yeah,
wait a
there's two
second.
of them.
He's back.
Oh,
Oh, there
two
he
of
is.
them.
Now he's back.
Hold on a second.
Make the other one go away.
Yeah, can you get rid of the other one?
I don't know. He's
Yeah.
got kind of an interesting look on his face.
Get rid of the ugly one.
Let it go away.
Tactical pocket dog's going. Uh-oh.
He killed them both. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Well, I
That's
guess
stranded
technically,
moderator rights.
technically he got rid of the other one.
Well done.
Well met, sir.
Good job. Good job.
So who's in charge of this now?
Jesus, who knows?
I think I just got it just said moderator rights transferred to ... me.
Yeah, then don't you see that little star? I need some charge.
Oh,
No,
this is your
fine.
show, Fine Ape. Get started.
No. I'm just the brains. Midnight Range is the face.
Well, you're going to have to be both tonight, son.
We're doomed.
Yeah, come on, Sheriff Fine Ape. Get the.
Sheriff Fine Ape.
Yeah, you're wearing a little star. You're the sheriff now.
There's
Yeah,
a new
so-
sheriff in town.
And his name is Robbie the Robot, so give him his tax money.
Well, since Midnight didn't bother to mention this, I'm going to say happy birthday, Ozzy. Because Midnight doesn't give a rat's ass, and he didn't bother to mention it. So
Happy birthday, Ozzy.
Happy
You
birthday.
eluded Grim Reaper for yet another year.
They said they only see.
Happy birthday, dear Ozzy.
God, you don't even know the words. Happy birthday.
Happy
Hey, what's this kind of triangle with a little line
you
underneath
have
it?
18 kids. How do you not know the words to happy birthday?
Yeah,
Now, Happy birthday is a copyrighted song. You want to spin a suit?
No, doesn't
Can
mean
you guys hear me?
Singing that song.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear? Okay.
Rob finally knows the song, and then he doesn't know the goddamn words.
Yeah, well, this is why I didn't tell you at the beginning of the month my birthday was then. Whew, thank God.
I bumped the power button on the laptop, and it put the laptop to sleep. And when I brought it back up, because GunTube doesn't like to work well with my headphones
At all.
I had to turn my headphones off. Uninstall them, but forget them or whatever. Redo all that. I had to go back through the whole thing, the whole bullshit with my
You could have
headphones.
just stopped that statement at GunTube doesn't like to work.
It's just me, but if you look at Midnight when he's talking, it's like somebody did a really bad dub of a Japanese film. It's just talk, mouth closed, mouth closed.
Let's see.
Fine Ape.
Yes, sir.
They're saying the screen is stuck on me. Do something about that since you're in charge now.
Oh, do that.
How about that? That
Go in
better?
and change follow me so it follows you.
Follows.
Go to settings and then
Setting.
more, and then follow
It's
me.
midnight.
How come you're so helpful to Fine Ape? Whenever I have
Everyone follows me.
Yep. That way you can
Okay.
change the screen layout and everybody else changes too.
Oh my God, what happened?
It's terrible.
Yeah, got 60th birthday for Midnight Range, really?
Yeah,
He's older than
feel
me.
like it. Feel like it.
Well, if
All
it
right.
makes you feel any better,
Okay.
you kind of look like it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
G says he's the 0th. Thanks for the 0 thumbs, G. He actually stole a couple and took them over to E Honda's chat. Picked them up and took off with them. All right. Okay. Now I believe we're back. Right.
Kind of.
Some of us have been here
From
the whole
outer
time.
space.
I don't know where you went.
I was here the whole time, and then I just had to leave for a second and come back. I just trying to be dramatic.
Trying to drum up ratings for this little 2-bit show.
And a fine job you did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, all right. Got a Brady Bunch looking thing here. We got 9 of us. Ape, what's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. Just been trying to keep the show going while our fearless leader bumped the power button. So
I actually thought it shut. I didn't think I'd be able to get back in. Actually, I turned it.
This is a very, very exclusive show.
Yeah.
I mean, we only let the finest dregs from the barrel to barrel in.
Yeah. I thought I turned it off. I was like, oh, well, that's it for tonight. I'm done. I'm not going through all that shit again. But it just turned it to sleep, so all I had to do was fix my headphones.
Like, wake up, little laptop, wake up.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, man. I didn't even. It took me about 3 seconds to realize what happened. I was like, holy shit, what the hell just happened? Like, it just went black. I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, exactly. I was like, uh-oh. Obnoxious, what's going on?
I don't know. Are we live?
I think so.
Okay.
That's what I hear.
All right. I'm all right with that. We're doing all right here.
Good. It keeps going. It keeps changing my view.
Yeah, what the hell is Ape doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Trying
Is
to
it
get it
doing
to
it for
where
you
it's
guys
going
too?
to change to the person that's talking instead of being locked on one particular person.
I don't want that.
You don't want that? You want Brady Bunch back?
Yeah, I want Brady Bunch.
Fine.
Brady Bunch
there's
is
your Brady
fine.
Bunch.
Way to go.
There's your Brady Bunch.
Yeah, I'd rather have Brady Bunch than
you
people on the side and stuff. I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah. Ew. Don't touch
You're
it like
weird.
that. That's creepy. You're creeping me out. Gross. Yeah.
Hey, what's this button here that says kick?
There you go. Snarge, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. Just got off work. Going to be off tomorrow. Maybe going to see Obnoxious. He's supposed to be
Oh,
coming
that's
out.
nice. You guys have a date?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet. What are you guys
Gonna go
doing?
get
Where are you going? Just remember, you crazy kids, wear protection.
Well, we're going to try to find a restaurant for the families to go meet up at.
Oh, it's a whole big family event. Nice.
It's a
You
group
taking your old man?
No, taking the wife and kids.
Shit. Leave them at home. Just take your old man. You'll have more fun.
Hey, there you go. Exactly.
You're going to allow your children around Obnoxious?
Yep. One of them's off from school tomorrow. He doesn't have any
Suspended or
testing
what?
tomorrow.
Maybe he doesn't like both of his kids. Maybe that's the plan. You ever think of that? Huh?
That is
He's
true.
trying to pawn him off on Obnoxious. I don't think Obnoxious is quite that slow.
Mm-hmm. Rich, how's it hanging?
Not too bad.
What'd you guys talk about tonight? Is Obnoxious one pregnant? That's classified.
He will be after tomorrow.
We talked about a whole bunch of stuff. And then you came in talking about donuts in the chat and got us going down a donut rabbit hole on the show. So
You went down a donut hole.
Oh, brown chicken,
cow.
brown cow.
yeah, basically,
Yeah.
that's what happened.
Huh.
Oh, I can't go wrong with that. Snob, what's going on?
No, just chilling and stuff like that.
Showing like a villain?
Released a new video, so everybody go watch it instead of this crap. But, other than that,
I seen it pop up. I seen it. Well, we could watch it on the show.
we can.
Get you.
Get you a copyright strike.
I'll hit him.
What would be that would kind of be a slap in the face because we could play it on this show and play it for everybody that's watching, and then you wouldn't get those. You wouldn't have to bother getting all those views. You know.
Yeah, it saved me trouble. It ain't monetized anyways. It's limited ads, so it's fine.
All right.
What is it? Got a video?
Yeah, I did a video this week. I mean, it's been like a month since I did one.
You do video?
Yeah, do his minimum mandatory shilling video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've been like Midnight Range. I've been working 7 days a week, 20 hours a day, trying to make Christmas money.
I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
My only problem is no matter how much I work, I don't make anymore. That's don't do that, kids. Don't be a dumbass.
Don't be like Midnight Range.
Heard that in any way, no way. Just think, I'll be your anti-poster child. Ho nut donut. I don't know about that. Mr. Bouget, Mike Bouget is here. What's going on, Mike?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just figured I'd come hang out with you guys for a bit. Not sure how long I can stay, but figured why not? Stop in and be
That was a mistake, wasn't it?
I feel like Budget. I feel like I saw something on the gun feed that you would like. I have to pull it up and look. I can't remember what it was.
Oh yeah, I might have to go to the gun feed and see.
Yeah, it was. I can't remember what it was. It was a self-defense thing. I don't remember what it was now off the top of my head. Go ahead, Tech. What's going on?
Oh, not a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah, fun blasting angels.
Yeah, that was yesterday. Yep, took a few off. made a couple $1,000 for the kids. Kids are gonna have a good Christmas.
Good.
So yeah, it worked out pretty well yesterday. Got to break in a couple of new guns. Somebody's got to do it.
G says, "Is this show going to be good? I have things to do." Probably not. Obnoxious, are you still doing patches for? Are you still taking donations for patches?
I can. I'm not going to turn down extra donations for my buddy.
Okay, so there you go. Go over to PayPal. If you have
Obnoxious One Live.
Obnoxious One Live over there on the PayPal's is $10, right?
Yep, $10 or more, and I'll leave your name and address in the note field, and I'll send out a patch and a sticker to you. And here's a tip: send it as friends and family, so that PayPal doesn't take a cut of it.
There you go.
Yeah, and make sure you don't send it to just obnoxious1@gmail or Sarge gets the money. You have to make sure it's live.
Obnoxious One Live.
You know, you have a ranch. You can actually type your email in there.
Ranch. Yeah. You got a ranch?
He's got a ranch.
Got a ranch.
Got a ranch.
Got a wrenchy wrench.
Uh-oh. Who did we lose?
Tanner.
We
didn't lose anybody. Gizzard, what's up?
Man, this is just the highlight of my evening. I tell you what.
Were you asleep all day or something? You just never.
Not recently, but I did sleep some. Thank you very much. But no. I've just been waiting all weekend saying, gosh, I hope Midnight has a show. I hope Midnight has a show. And I'm like, yay, when the stuff went out. Okay, not really. But anyway, I'm glad to be here.
George looked super wound up too earlier.
Yeah, well, he left me.
Oh, he took off on you?
He took off on me.
Like, if you're going to keep talking and not hold me like you're holding me, I'm out of this.
Yeah, anyway. Just laying there. He's got better things to do, I'm sure. He probably gets into all sorts of trouble when you're in chats not paying attention. Over there, rearranging all your patches and stealing and switching out mags and stuff. Putting wrong mags with the wrong guns.
Putting 9mm in the 40 and the 357 SIG.
There you I would imagine. I would think if you're gonna make a mistake, putting a 357 sig in a 40 is pretty much the way to go. Yeah, it's not gonna blow up. It's just gonna rattle around the barrel a little bit. Rather do that than shove a 40 into a 357 sig.
Yeah, could be bad.
Yeah. That Madden game. That'd be real bad.
Definitely want
I've been having a rough week, Midnight.
What's up, buddy?
Man, I've been this little patch I got. I've been having to watch this thing. Everybody's trying to snatch that thing. I've been having to watch it, pet it and be nice to it. Just saying.
Huh?
What patch is that?
Oh, it's got a little white bunny on it. It's so cute and fluffy.
Does it look like that one?
It kind of does, but mine's white.
Oh,
there you go.
Somebody
shaved your chest hair.
Somebody's been around. Hadn't been around all week. He's been so busy, so I hadn't got to give him crap about it all week.
Oh, I see. Well, bunny patches aren't into, but I wanted the pink one. The pink and blue one is the best one. Sarge got that. Sarge got the brown stripy one, right? Who got the third one?
I don't know.
There's the pink and blue one. There's the brown one, and then there's another one. I forget. Armament, what's going on?
Hey, buddy, not a lot. I just thought I'd drop in on the dumpster fire that is this. Because
Whoa! Wait a minute! Don't go taking my shtick here.
Wrong chat there, bub.
This isn't a dumpster. This is more like a 55-gallon drum on fire.
A little bit small.
It's not quite a dumpster fire. It's more like one of those hobo trash can fires.
Well, at this point, maybe it's 2 5-gallon buckets. Maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
Other man, thanks for the invite. Not a lot going on. I did want to mention this is kind of cool for our channel. In our videos, we use a lot of a certain brand target, and that's Splatterburst. And the main reason is my brother Derek gets them cheap off of Amazon. And I said to Derek, I don't know, probably 2-3 months ago, I said, I need to email Splatterburst. Well, I finally did. It took them one day. They responded and said, yeah, we'll send you some targets, advertise for us. I went, cool. We got us a sponsor. Just out of the blue, it was like, they're gonna send us targets and we're gonna rep their targets because we love them. Is there anything wrong with that? I went, nope, free targets. Cool. So that's one thing that's been happening. I thought that was kind of cool. Other than, a lot of us get the Chinese people saying, hey, try this, the Fiochi brand everybody's been getting. I've contacted the same people. Hey, they're going to send us free stuff to test. Hell yeah. But I'm going to test it. One of the first things I got from, it's a OTW, I think, basically the same company as Fiochi. It's a scope. I can't remember. I have to look, but it's got the bullet drop compensator 223, yada, yada. I says, I got a good scope on my AR. I'm putting this on my 30-06. I'm going to put this thing through the test. So far, it's working. You know what I mean? So, but no, for Splatterburst to say, yeah, I'd have to look at the email, but it was like, well, how many targets you want? Sure, we can help. I was like, cool. So, just something cool that's happened to the channel. I thought that was pretty cool. So.
We got a pickle. There's been a pickle sighting.
A wild pickle has appeared.
How's it going, guys?
You keeping it sour, bro? What's up?
Always. Just figured I'd jump into the chat while I was in at my reloading press, just sizing some brass.
Is that code for something?
Not this time around.
I was going to say that's code for reloading brass or resizing brass, right?
Yeah. Pickle's in trouble. The wife walked in on him resizing his brass. She got mad. What are you working on?
Okie dokie.
Probably gonna be, working on some 308, and if I get through all my 308 brass, I'll go over some 223.
Cool. Nice.
Any particular topics tonight, or is it just a ramble session?
I got a couple of bullshit topics, and then we're going to do a donut bracket.
Is apple fritters on the number one for Sarge?
I originally had apple fritters on there the other week when we talked about it, when we got them all together, and people are like, "Nah, that's not a donut. That's not a donut. That's not a donut." So we replaced it. I think apple fritter could have gone a long way on the bracket, but it's not there, unfortunately.
Apple fritter's more of a pastry.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's some people are just wrong.
Midnight Range just showed us all that he's willing to cave to peer pressure.
That's true. George says no apple fritters. Yeah, I heard that.
If you look at this, we have C3 and C4 here in the chat.
So where's C2 and C5?
C3PO.
Hey, I got the AA battery covered, so I maybe the AA's are helping the C3 and C4 POs. I don't know. Wouldn't that be funny if they ran on AA battery?
All right. Who's sizing their brass vigorously and not muting their mic?
That sounded like a slide. That sounded like a slide being worked.
Yeah, that's an action being worked.
That would be Sergeant Slider.
Slider.
Sounds like the spring's dragging a little.
What?
Chickadee. So, I know
I'm waiting for the bang.
I'm glad.
That'll be on Obnoxious's mic.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, really? Oh, really? You took the one fritter picture and it's only been said like 150 times this chat. I think we should talk about you shooting your gun in your basement. Hey, everybody, he shot his gun in his basement.
Who doesn't shoot their guns in their basement?
Yeah.
Hey, on that note, just real quick, I had a friend of mine. He had a house fire. He rebuilt his house, built a 25-yard indoor range under his garage.
Obnoxious only had 7.
What an idiot. He had to build one. Obnoxious just has one.
No,
I didn't even have 7 years.
He built a legitimate indoor with a backstop. And
that's interesting.
I was like, lucky bastard.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Wow, what the hell do you need a backstop for? I mean, that's why you just put an extra
drywall.
You just put an extra layer of sheet
for.
Yeah, an extra sheetrock up there.
No, he put
No
in
big deal.
the metal, old school metal deflector in the
AR-500.
Yeah, metal just deflects. It hits the metal, goes right into his sand. So, but yeah, he put plywood up in front to put your targets on, and when it got shot up, he just replaced it. But he took me down there, and he's like, "Here, you want to go shoot in my basement?" I'm like, and honestly,
and you made it out alive?
Yeah. At this point,
hell yeah, I do.
What kind of, that really does show. That really does show something special about you. Hey, buddy, you want to go in my basement and shoot? Sure, let's go.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Yep.
Sure. The funny thing is that's the only time. It was right after he rebuilt his house, and I had stopped over to say hey, and like I said, he's a good friend of mine. His house burned down, and it's like, wow, man, you did a good job. He says, let me show you around, blah blah blah. I said, yeah, I heard you build a range in your basement.
Sure, it had some great ventilation, didn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, it was. And the weird thing is
he's now insane.
I can't say my R's anymore. I walk in a circle.
Wait. I think A&A is telling us his origin story. He used to be a rather reserved and well-spoken individual. He shot a couple rounds in this guy's basement, and now he's just batshit crazy.
5,000 rounds later in the same night. That's it.
It's like Lampoon's Christmas Story. He's like, had to stop shooting in the basement. Every time I shot in the basement, I pissed my pants and forget who I was for 30 minutes.
I bet you were wearing a turtleneck too, weren't you?
And a little moose cup.
Oh my god!
You're the cousin Eddie of this show.
Whatever. I'm laughing.
All right, shitter's full. Shitter's full.
Sand buckets full.
Sewer gas.
Oh man.
Oh, you don't mind that chair? I like that chair.
Ohio 45 says, "Open the window and turn on the box fan."
He just opened the basement door and blew it all upstairs.
No, honestly,
kind of thick down here, isn't it?
You're all laughing about this. This is the funny thing. The guy was an engineer. He was smart.
No, this actually happened.
And now he's dead.
No, it was a separate part of the basement, and he had full ventilation in there, man. The guy had it. I mean, it was like an indoor range, only one aisle in his basement. I'm like, what? Don't we all wish we could just go have an indoor range in our basement that you're not going to die of gunpowder inhalation and lead poison? Just, you guys go to indoor ranges? He had that in his basement. Seriously, that's how well it was built. I'm like, what a lucky fucker.
Those ventilation systems cost like $1 million, man. Those are crazy.
Yeah, well,
you can buy a box fan at the Dollar General for $15.
Oh no, it was a little more than that, dude.
Which is a ripoff because it's a dollar store. How are you going to spend $15 on one thing at the dollar store? That's horseshit.
No, that's Dollar General. They're not a dollar store. They're a discount store. There's a difference.
Yeah, Dollar General's what? Everything's a dollar.
Listen to this guy, this monkey up here shilling for the dollar store.
That's Dollar Tree.
I seen some.
Yeah, it's Dollar Tree.
I seen some video on Facebook yesterday. I should have saved it. It was hilarious. It was like Dollar General, and it was like a corporate meeting at them with Dollar General, and they were talking about, well, how many stores do we have? And they're like, we don't know. They're just multiplying on their own.
They just put up a new one by us. I swear they brought in a crate, like pulled a cord, and there it was. It just expanded out.
It was like a bouncy house. Poof.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And apparently the same old lady checker multiplies at all of them too, because 3 hours to get checked out there.
You guys.
That is pretty funny. We really don't have an answer.
Yeah. If Kingpin were still here, he could verify this. We have as you're driving towards Winchester, Virginia from here, you pass a cattle farm where they're raising milk dairy cows and stuff. That's the only thing in the area. There's a freaking goddamn Dollar General right in the pasture. They literally built it into the farm pasture. That's the only thing there is a Dollar General.
That's because the people that run Dollar General have got this figured out. Not everybody can go to the cities and go to Walmart. They go to these little stores. And I've seen the same thing around here where they'll just go to a farmer and go, hey, you want to sell us 2 acres? And they'll sell them 2 acres and they'll put up and it's in the middle of a damn pasture.
They want one every 3 miles.
Hey, they're doing good, right?
I'm wishing they
I can vouch for that. Just going from here down to Tulsa, once we got down past Iowa, every little town, it was Dollar General, Sonic, Dollar General, Sonic Drive-In.
I can see one from my house, and then I could drive to 3 other ones all in under 5 minutes. If I could choose any of the other 3 and be there in under 5 minutes. Plus, I can see one. So.
I heard they have a Dollar General built in Armament and Axe's buddy's basement in the gun range.
Well, it's on the other side of the plexiglass.
Yeah.
You know something? I haven't been in that house in 25 years, so they might.
Let's go over there right now.
Go mobile. Let's see this son of
Come on. Go in there and bring him back on the show with a bow on him.
Oh, shit, he built it 25 years ago? He probably really does just have a box fan in there. Like,
that dude's
state of the art.
That dude's downstairs petrified right now.
Heck, that's what back when they said cigarettes were good for you.
help you clear it out.
The A was digestion.
Oh man.
Wow. Now I feel old.
This is what did it?
No, you're saying 25 years ago, and it's like, shit, that wasn't that long ago. What?
Ohio 45 says he may be shaking a bit and unable to walk anymore. Yeah, he's just chilling down there.
He's got stomach pains.
Think I got the lead lung, Pops.
Constipation. What else?
Better take that guy some kaopectate or something.
I'm telling you guys, he had ventilation pipes run every 8 feet and exhaust fans sucking everything.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
It kind of blew it outside into the countryside, but whatever.
There's no
no
filters.
Yeah, well,
fan right
what do you need a filter when you're out? Let me ask you this: if you're out at the shooting range shooting, hundreds of rounds, you're out somewhere that's out in the country or whatever. Where's all them fumes going? Well, they're going in the air, and
because it's dispersed parts per million.
Yeah, whatever. Something. It's dispersed parts per million every 8 feet or whatever, and whatever.
That's too much math. That's too much math. I can't do that kind of math. That's crazy.
Well, go cook a burger or something then, damn you.
Heard that. Not a bad
try
idea.
making a Monte Cristo that's not going to explode.
Oh man, I want a Monte Cristo so bad. I may go have one.
Let's
exhausting the lead into his garden outside. Yeah, he's lead encrusting his flowers.
Which is healthier, shooting in Armament's buddy's unvented basement or eating Monte Cristos?
I think
coin toss.
50-50.
Wait a minute, it's not my basement.
Your buddy. He said your buddy's basement.
Oh, did he? Okay.
I mean, unless you want to go grab a shovel and start digging. That way you can be as cool as your buddy.
Yeah, his buddy. He forgot the air quotes.
Ozark says, not saying Dollar Generals are isolated, but I found one down a back road, and the clerk in parachute pants asked me if I wanted to buy a Walkman with a free Hammer Time cassette. That was actually I'm glad Ozark's here, because Ozark is the first thing I wanted to mention tonight. That he's put out a couple of good short videos here in the last week and a half or so. And suggest you click them there and hop over, and if you're not subscribed to him, subscribe to him. Go over there and watch a couple of the last videos he did. They're really good. I enjoyed him a lot. Short, sweet, to the point. He does a good job. He's a funny guy. So that's one of the things I wanted to mention tonight, was to give him a little plug. So since he's out there, it's a perfect time to do it. It's real easy. Just if you're on the YouTubes, just go over there, click on his name, and jump to his channel. He's on the keto also. Doing real well.
You people and your fancy diets.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
And I'll poke fun at you until I need to go on to one.
Yeah, right. Got to stay away from them bananas. Bananas got a lot of carbs in them.
Man, as hell, I'm just going right for the sugared bread.
Sugared bread.
Pastas.
What are you eating? Well, see here, I dipped this white bread in butter and then rolled it in sugar.
Then I pan-fried it with some bacon.
Yeah. Yep. And that's how they invented donuts.
All that just made me hungry, because I can eat them all and not gain a fucking pound. But
there you go. Well, it's all that. Well, it's all that lead in your diet.
Yeah, probably.
No.
Could be.
Well, no, that doesn't make any sense, because if he inhaled all that lead, he would have gained pounds and gained weight, because it stays in your body and lead's heavy.
Yeah,
that's true. But it's dense, so you wouldn't notice it. It'll still look skinny.
Alrighty then.
Yeah. All that lead just replaced the calcium in his bones, especially the stuff around the top part of his head there.
Yeah, you never know. You just never know.
So a couple of articles I want to talk about here.
Boom.
And share. Woman who witnessed husband's murder in gun-free zone faults media coverage of shootings. A Tennessee woman who tragically witnessed her husband's murder at the hands of her own stalker argued that gun-free zones make Americans less safe, and she faulted the mainstream media for failing to represent her views and those of other Second Amendment supporters. On April 2nd, 2009, Nikki Gozer and her newlywed husband Ben were working at a local restaurant running a mobile karaoke business. That's one of the most, other than cops and kitchens, mobile karaoke businesses are the number one. They're the number two busy, most dangerous profession. She had left her hand.
What's a mobile karaoke? They just, people want to do karaoke and the people go out and provide the service.
Well, it's a complex thought, but it's a karaoke setup that is mobile.
Well, yes,
mobile.
I know that. But
Mobile?
Run a business.
So it's a karaoke mobile?
Well, it's just like a DJ. I mean, it's just like a DJ business.
Okay.
Yeah. She had left her handgun in the car in compliance with the Tennessee state law that prevented her from carrying a firearm inside the restaurant. Then she noticed a man nearby whose romantic advances she had rejected. I did not realize that he was stalking me until that night, she told Judge Andrew Napolitano. Fox's News, Fox Nation's Liberty Filed. I asked management to please have him removed. This man is stalking me. I'm very concerned. I don't feel comfortable. Please help me. And when they confronted him to ask him to leave, he pulled out a .45 and shot my husband 7 times in front of myself and everyone in the middle of the busy restaurant. This happened in a restaurant that was a gun-free zone. Now, the executive director of the Crime Prevention Research Center, I followed the law and left my permitted firearm that I normally carried for self-defense locked in my vehicle. I will probably wonder for the rest of my life if I could have prevented that. Of course, I will never know. Napolitano asked, look at this guy. He is a serious-looking character. He looks like a mobster.
He's an ex-judge.
Yeah.
Napolitano. He's an ex-judge.
Uh-huh. What did these probably well-meaning conservative Republicans we're talking about Tennessee legislators think would happen when they enacted a gun-free zone? Even if this tragedy hadn't occurred, a gun-free zone is a killing zone. It is the most dangerous place on earth because only the bad people have guns. So, yeah, it goes on to talk about that. It's very similar to the story years ago from Texas with was it Luby's? I believe it was Luby's, Texas, the restaurant.
Yep, you're correct.
A woman left her gun in the car because she wasn't allowed to carry it. Nut job wacko comes in, starts shooting up the place, and she could not defend herself. Both of her parents were killed. She survived and did some really good speeches, and even did some speeches and statements to Congress. It was really good. I mean, what she said was really good. It's very unfortunate what happened, but she was unable to defend herself. I'm sorry, I'm not watching the chat. So if you definitely want me to notice the chat, make sure you tag me. Did I see the post on gun channels? No, I didn't get a chance to look on gun channels at all today. Even when I was setting this up, I was super behind. Is it still screen sharing or no?
No, I got it.
I don't see any screen share.
Nope.
Okay. I didn't know if it would continue to screen share if I clicked over to a different one or not. So,
no.
Georgia legislation bans common hunting sporting guns. State Senator Donzella James has pre-filed legislation that would ban the possession of semi-automatic firearms. The prohibitions in Senate Bill 281 would even ban common semi-automatic shotguns used for bird hunting and trap shooting. Any person convicted of under this new law shall be punished by imprisonment. Almost read improvisation or something, improv, for a period of 5 years. So 5 years, you're going to get locked up for 5 years for having your semi-auto shotty. It's SB 281 has yet to be assigned to a committee.
Like that's actually going to pass.
Yeah,
so much. Yeah, so many things.
Yeah,
it's
and,
crazy.
I forget who it was. I think it was Johnny. Johnny B, formerly 182nd Ideas, did a video on this, and in the comments section, people from Georgia were saying this more proposed the same damn bill every year. So. And there's another one that's in the other house of their legislature that proposes the same thing. It's these two women that keep proposing both of this bill in both houses in the legislature, and it goes nowhere. They do it every year since they've got elected.
That's almost like the impeachment of Trump, because it's never going to go anywhere outside the House because the Senate's going to knock it down, and they're just wasting time.
Well, some analysts don't even think it's going to make it out of the House, so that means we see if it even gets that far.
Yeah, like I said, it's not going to pass the Senate. It's just politics, wasting money.
A little bit of Canada news from the Toronto Sun. I didn't know there was sun in Toronto. I thought it was just always snowy and dark up there. I don't know.
They get like a little corner of the sun.
Just a little sliver. Yeah, I can see that. Damn flat Earth gets in the way. Trudeau to spend double disarming hunters than he'll spend fighting gangs. The Trudeau government is looking to spend double buying back guns from legal gun owners than they have promised to spend fighting guns and gangs. We can't deny there was a problem with gun and gang violence in Canada. This past weekend in Toronto alone, there were shootings in the core, in the suburbs, and even a shooting on the highway. Toronto isn't alone with dealing with gun and gang violence. It's a problem across the country. Something needs to be done about this, but the solution isn't what the government is proposing. The shootings plaguing cities across the country overwhelmingly involve illegal handguns smuggled in from the United States. Oh, sorry, guys. It's our fault, I guess. It's our fault, not that the criminals are doing criminal type shit. Earlier this year, that's
of course, it's always the gun's fault.
Yeah, well, that, and they're gonna, it's just
because we're not Canada.
It's just, I was going to say, it's just like Chicago blaming, or Illinois blaming everybody around them. It's like, oh, it's not our problem; it's everybody else's problem. If you get your shit together, we'd be fine. No, they wouldn't.
I was about to say what they mean by
isn't it all roll call's fault?
Usually, yeah.
It's all California's fault.
No, it's Indiana's fault. It's all Indiana's fault.
Orange mad bad.
Hey, now what did them knockers do to you today?
I'll throw this in, and he left early. Budget Gun Gear had to go, but he was the one that showed me the link to heyjackass.com. That is the murder blah blah statistics of Chicago, and you can go there and look, and it's like, well, more people got killed last weekend in Chicago than got killed in the last mass shooting. Okay, and they have all these great gun laws in Chicago where you're lucky if you can even own a gun legally. So the other thing that really irks me is I can't remember who it was that said, well, red flag laws are not going to affect gangs. We're not going to go after gangs. I'm like, okay, well, then I guess you're just defeating the purpose of this, and you want to create anarchy. And what? Common sense? What?
I know exactly whose fault it is. Okay.
What's that, Rich?
I know exactly whose fault this is. All the illegal guns come out of Indiana, right?
So it's roll call.
It's roll call's fault, exactly. That's exactly
true.
It's roll call's fault.
True story.
Roll call.
True story. I heard it on the internet. It has to be true.
They continue. The shootings plaguing cities around the country overwhelmingly involve, from smuggled from the United States. Earlier this year, the federal government promised $327 million over 5 years, including $86 million for the Canada Border Servicing Agency and the RCMP to stop illegal guns entering the country. So Canada needs better border security? Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Just coming in, not going out.
Right. That works out to $17 million per year to deal with the number of one source of crime guns in Canada, which seems a pittance when we know this is a key part of the problem. From the $327 million, the Trudeau government also promised $214 million to the government to the provinces and territories as a part of a gun and gang violence action fund that works out to $42 million a year spread across 10 provinces and 3 territories. Now compare that to what the government now says is their main objective for gun control, banning military-style assault weapons. The government plans to outlaw a number of guns and buy back as many as 250,000 rifles from licensed gun owners at a cost of $600 million. So they plan on that. They're not going to do that, but they might plan on it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
And how is that going to affect crime in his estimation? It'll have zero effect.
It's not meant to affect. It's meant to take stuff away from the people and keep them in fear. That's why they're not going after gangs. Gangs help spread the fear of, you need to hand over more of your stuff, more of your rights, more of your treasure to us because we're the ones who are going to deal with this.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, nod, nod, wank, wank.
Yeah.
It says we are about to disarm hunters and target shooters while letting gangsters keep their handguns. On what planet does that make sense? The Liberals used the anniversary of the Ecole Polytechnic it's a technical school, obviously, massacre last week to start talking about this gun ban.
Typical. You can't get you can't let a good disaster go to waste.
Yeah, you can't let a tragedy go to waste.
Yeah, you got to kick it. Yeah, they had to kick it back up. So we'll see what that does to. I mean, that's just like we talked about in Chicago. People in Illinois talk about the neighboring states causing the problems. So now you've got a whole country, not a whole country, but the leader of a country that borders us, voicing their opinion that we are a problem for them. That's no good. That's bad for business, right? No.
But then again,
all the time.
Fuck Canada.
Damn Canucks can stay up on the other side of the.
Okay, wait a minute.
Border.
One at a time. I'm going to shut up one at a time because everybody started to talk one at a time, and I'm usually the one that does it. But one.
I was going to say Bizarro.
That's about right. Yeah.
I'm guilty, but who's going first? Stop. Go first, please.
You hear us.
What? Pick somebody, Midnight.
Oh no, I'm reading the chat a little bit here. We're talking about Mello eating butter up there. Sorry, caught my eye. So.
Oh, wait a minute. So you're digging, wanting just to bite into a big chunk of butter? Is that what you're saying?
No, marshmallow, Mellow, cheese dog, eating butter pats. So we've got Bloomberg down here pumping money into stuff, and we got what's so funny?
Everything.
G-Web just typed in there #awkward.
Awkward.
Yes. So only on certain approved gunchannels.com programming do you get these wonderful, long, awkward silences.
Yeah, right. So you got Bloomberg pumping money into it, and you got Canada talking shit about us, right? Now, the Bloomberg thing, is pretty interesting because up until they started to see, like, when he first jumped into it, threw his hat in the ring, he's such an unlikable dude, right? I mean, he's not charismatic at all. He's got a shit personality. And he is kind of saying, I can't even really say he's saying what people want to hear. Like, he's pretty blunt. He's pretty unapologetic about it, which I guess some people like. But I just feel like he's an unlikable dude. And up until the Virginia stuff started to happen, I thought, he's not going to go anywhere. But if his money is getting him, is helping him make progress, do you guys think he's? Because I really, up until recently, this week even, I didn't think he had a chance in hell of making much of a difference. Even with all his money, I thought, he's so extreme that it's going to turn people off. But what do you guys think? I mean, you guys think he has a shot? Do you guys think he's going to make a difference? Do you think he's going to make what, is he going to accomplish what he wants to accomplish?
Himself personally, no. He's not going to make anything because he's not even liked by the DNC.
Yeah,
the Democrats hate him bad enough.
They despise him with a passion, and they're already out to get him to begin with before he even starts. So now they'll take his money, but they aren't going to take him.
Did you notice his ads are already going against Trump, and he doesn't even have the nomination?
Yeah,
he was in the race like Trump. 1 day.
Well, and that's one of the, when he first threw his hat in the ring, I thought, good, because it's going to water down the bullshits even more. Like, Biden is falling apart, literally. Like, he's a mess.
Biden on the side of his bus. No malarkey.
He's a mess. Like, the shit that he said, like when he said that stuff about the kids at the pool.
Yeah, and the hair on his leg, and I'm like, what the hell is this? What? Yeah, I knew you were creepy, but what?
Yeah, and don't forget he likes when little kids sit on his lap.
Yeah, for days I thought that was fake. Like, it took me like 4 days till I was finally convinced that he actually said that shit. So that's how wild and crazy it was. But and G's saying he's the 9th richest person in the United States. No one will vote for that. I do think that hurts him. I think he's so out of touch with what people want and what an average person is, and he's so brash. And I think the average person isn't. I don't think the average person likes him at all. It's just where they get behind. Go ahead.
I was just because I heard he already spent $10 million on ads in Oklahoma.
I was just going to say, thank you, Snob. You brought thinking the same page. He is spending money left and right. He puts it in Moms Demand Action, this and that. And if you look at his net worth, he's, before Trump was president, he's worth X amount more, like 10 or whatever. But he has all this money and he's just throwing it around, and he's throwing it in this group and that group, and all these groups are getting funded by this one guy, a lot like George Soros. And I think he has a chance because he has money, and I really don't think he has a chance. And I'm glad he's wasting his money. I really am. Waste it some more, you dingy, because it's not going anywhere.
Dingy, isn't that a boat? Isn't that a life preserver?
Yeah,
it's other stuff too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dingbat. Point being is, let him waste his money. I think the American people are a little bit smarter than that.
I think. I mean, saying let him waste his money is like, I mean, it's such a small amount of money to him. He doesn't give a shit. Like,
Well, he's
I mean,
making that much money back as quick as he spends.
Yeah,
exactly right. I mean, he can dump $2 million, and that's like us spending $2.
Yeah. So, I know. Yeah, you talked about Oklahoma a little bit, and Georgia now. I heard Georgia was a big deal. The other thing with Virginia too is the governor of Virginia putting out that ultimatum to basically law enforcement, saying if you don't follow these laws or enforce these laws, it's your duty to enforce these laws. Consider yourself fired, or we'll consider you as quitting or whatever. I forget exactly what he said. But at what point does that become? Where's the line with following or not following something that's considered that could be considered unconstitutional? Say they put confiscation orders out, the sheriffs do not follow them, and they're considered terminated. The sheriff
terminate an elected sheriff.
Yeah, exactly. You can't terminate
Right.
them. They have. There's no way they can enforce that.
And whose jail are they going to put people in? Sheriffs run the jail.
They're going to have to
State
put them
may
in
run the
underground.
occasional.
Put them in underground gun ranges.
State may run a prison, but they don't run the jails. They got nowhere to put these people if they were to arrest anybody.
That depends on the state. Here in West Virginia, the jails are run by the state.
G has a good point. He said he has enough money to pay for this show to be good. That's true. He does.
I don't know if there's that much money in the world.
Nobody's got that much fucking money.
Well, now there's good, and then there's good. I mean,
hey, I'll put a quarter to it.
This show would be a blast if I didn't have to work so much and shit. We'd have fun. We'd have fun times.
Well, maybe if you had a better show, you'd have more people over there at PayPal.com/MidnightRangeTM.
Yeah, it could be. The sheriff thing. So what happens with that? I mean, you guys are in law enforcement. I'm totally uneducated about this shit. So I wanted to ask about it a little bit. You say they can't fire an elected official, but could the governor consider them derelict of duty or something like that?
No.
That depends on the state. Because if you look at Florida, we just had that happen with that Israel guy, where the governor suspended him, and then the legislature eventually removed him from office.
Exactly, but how are they going to do all of them?
Yeah, because see, what's gonna happen is you already have 2 or 3 sheriffs down in Virginia already saying, "Fine, I'm just gonna deputize everybody in the county." What are you gonna do? Arrest 30,000 people? Don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, they're going to bog down the whole legislature if they try and remove every single sheriff.
It's not possible.
No.
I'm going to throw my simple opinion in on this. What's going on in Virginia right now with them saying what they're going to do is we're going to use the National Guard and we're going to disarm you. Isn't that what the Second Amendment was put into the Bill of Rights and the Constitution for? Is tyranny like that?
Well, I think too with the sheriff thing, the sheriff's oath isn't to the governor of the state, right? It's to the United States Constitution, correct?
Exactly.
So
absolutely,
that's the same oath that the governor and the assembly take as well. So
yeah, that's like an employee, like a manager trying to fire an employee, and the owner says no, he's good to go. The manager's.
Every elected official takes an oath to the Constitution.
I was just going to say, I never served in the actual military. I served in the Ohio Military Reserve. It was all, volunteer, yada, yada. But I rose my hand and I swore an oath to the Constitution. And that oath is pretty much the same oath that all LEOs, all military, they take the same oath. So defend the Constitution. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm looking at Virginia going, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Is it gonna be the start of the boogaloo? I hope not. And that's the thing, man. I don't want a shooting war. I really don't. But I want us to understand that to stay free, we must stay armed. I mean, and what's going on in Virginia? You better keep a close eye on that one. And the sheriffs deputizing people, it's within their right to do it. I have 3 county sheriffs, good friends of mine. Talk to them a lot. Let's see what happens, right?
Well, I'll tell you what's good about Virginia. The best thing that's happening, the best thing that could have happened at Virginia is that now the whole gun community as a whole is waking up. Instead of sitting there being quiet and just watching peacefully, not thinking anything's ever going to happen there. They watched it happen in Virginia. Now they realize it can happen anywhere. And they're going to actually probably get out and vote in November that they probably wouldn't have done beforehand.
Yeah, it's a scary thought when you start throwing all the words around that are being thrown around. You know what I mean? You're talking about, all the threats, and not just threats from citizens, but I mean from the legislator too. Like, you guys will comply, or we're bringing in, we'll bring in the National Guard or something. It's like, holy shit, that's big talk, man. Those aren't just words that. Those words mean something, to me anyway.
Yeah, what that dumbass that said they're going to bring in the National Guard doesn't realize is the people that are saying they're not going to comply with the law are the ones that make up the National Guard.
Rich, I was just going to make that point. Oh my God, oh my God. Half the people that.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'm so excited.
So yes, and oh my God.
McGirt.
Old dirty bastard.
Now I'm sounding like Beaker. Oh wow.
I know you guys were slide on to another topic.
Before we slide on to another topic, I have a question for you, though.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so do you know anything about Happy Feet?
The movie, the Penguin?
No. Do you have mine, Gary?
The movie or the insult?
Phone number? Just a question.
Huh?
Asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend. Do you have mine, Gary's, Obnoxious, and Sarge's phone number?
I don't have your phone number.
Oh, okay. I figured you might have I figured I might have gave you a card once when I sent you something.
Well, if you did, I
you
probably
don't have it. All right. It's probably what
if you did, I probably threw it in the trash or something.
Yeah,
I mean, who wants that shit laying around?
Yeah, I know. Okay. Well, it may not have been you then. We were just trying to decipher something.
Boob Sweat says, I think I might be more sober than a dehydrator, though.
Road calls.
I think that's a safe bet.
I am
Ohio says, publish them in the chat. That's a good idea. Here's some phone numbers for you people to call.
Remember, please send all hate mail to shootingleft-of-center@gmail.com. That's shooting left of center, all one word, @gmail.com.
Georgia Rebel says, bang, bang, despop time. Bang,
Now
bang,
back to our regular way.
G-Webs just wants to know where he gets his refund from.
I'm just going to say
shooting left of center.
Friend request go to shootingleft-of-center@gmail.com.
Yeah. There's a young lady there named the name Yankee. She'll handle your refund for you and get it in the mail as soon as possible. She's quick too. She's good.
I thought you was going to say Helen.
Yeah,
If
Helen
he
Wait.
doesn't give you a refund, ask to talk to his manager, Mavis.
There you go. Did you guys see the? And I'm not like a. I'm not. I don't talk about nerd stuff on the show a whole lot or movie stuff on the show a whole lot. Did you guys see the previews for the preview for Ghostbusters? It looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all in on that.
That looks super good, man.
Is there a new Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
And it's set to be based in Oklahoma.
Ghostbuster what?
It's called like Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I sent the link to the Hens chat on Facebook. Sorry.
Ghostbusters After Dark or something like that.
Oh, no, I guess not.
Is it a movie or a series?
It's a movie.
Okay.
Movie?
Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's which I don't like. I don't watch Stranger Things. We don't watch Stranger Things, but I guess it's one of the kids from Stranger Things. And Egon, I mean, obviously in real life, the dude that played Egon passed away. So in the movie, he passed away, and his family, his kids, daughter, and his grandkids or whatever, go to his old farm, and they find his old stuff, or the Ghostbusters' old stuff. They find Eco. They find Eco 1. They find the car. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty neat.
God, I hope it's better than that piece of shit that they put out with the women.
Armament. Just click the link I put in the side there.
Okay, what I was going to say.
I hope it gets rickrolled.
I seen like five minutes of that horrifying piece of crap that they put out.
No. Armament, here's the thing. The voiceover for like the last half of the trailer, it's Bill Murray. All the original cast that are still alive, with the exception of Rick Moranis, because apparently he fell off the face of the earth, and probably not Annie Potts either, is going to be in this.
All right, Armament, mute your mic, click on that link, and go watch it, and then come back and tell us.
I will. What I was saying is that they made with all the women and that.
Yes, we get it.
Yeah, okay.
We understand.
Now I want to go.
Get it.
I'm going to go click on the link.
Go watch it. Mute your mic.
Watch it 10 times. Watch it 10 times, and then come back.
Take notes.
Maybe 20.
Mm-hmm.
I got a freaking migraine.
And then since you're muted, Armament, click the link above that as well after you watch the trailer.
G says, why not spoil it more now for us? All that's in the. There's nothing.
It's in the trailer.
Yeah, it's all in the trailer, all in the preview thing there. Yeah. Boob Sweat said, "I believe Annie Potts is going to be in it. That'd be awesome. It'd be cool. It'd be so cool to see everybody in the movies again."
Mm-hmm.
It just looked really fun. It looked really neat, and
yeah, it looked like it's going to be just a fun movie, not a. We're going to take. We've got a successful movie, a not quite as successful but still profitable movie. We're going to take like the bones off this, shit on the rest, and make something new. They've got the great now. I can't remember how to pronounce it because you mispronounced it, Midnight. No, they got the original car. They got the actual proton packs and that.
Mm-hmm.
Echo 1.
Echo, yeah, I said Eco. Yeah,
yes.
Echo. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I thought. Just click all the red X's you see. Yeah, that'll get you where you need to go. When in doubt, click the red X. Oops, get out of here. If you're looking for something really cool to watch, not last week, but the week before, I don't know if anybody watched John or know who John Crump is. I mean, John Crump's around. He's on G's channel a lot. And he has obviously his own show. He's a writer. He does some blogs and stuff, or some podcasts and stuff. He had Stephen Williford on his show last 2 weeks ago or week and a half ago. Was awesome. Awesome.
Was it actually better than when he had Obnoxious on?
It was the total opposite. Yes.
I didn't see he had him on there. I'm subscribed to him.
It was the week after. So I mean, he. I mean, he had to pull out a big show to save the week before, I guess. You know.
Well, I've been working a lot, so I haven't been paying that much attention to YouTube.
Yeah,
So
now go watch it. And I'll tell you what, man. I'm glad I saw it come on because I mean, John has a lot of cool connections. He knows a lot of cool people. It seems like. I've just recently started to sort of follow him or subscribe to him or whatever, but he's got some connections with some really awesome people and
obnoxious.
And yeah,
you sons of bitches.
Sons of bitch and emphasis.
Hey, you're supposed to be watching a video. Be quiet.
Watch it again.
Mother puss bucket.
Mother.
Why aren't you watching that video?
Yes, I did. And I loved it.
Watch it again.
Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it again.
Yeah, one more time.
Like the link above it and the
my brain was going away, but now it's coming back.
You might be able to find another one. But the guy from Texas. Yeah, the guy from Texas. Stephen Williford. The church shooter. The church shooting.
Sutherland,
Sutherland,
church
Texas?
shooting. Yes.
Dealing with the church shooting. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Sutherland Springs. So he and I'll tell you what was pretty awesome was to have the opportunity to ask some questions in that chat. How there was like a dozen people watching or something. That's it. Which is kind of a shame that more people weren't there to watch it. But at the same time, for the people that were there watching it, we got to ask questions. And when the hell do you get to ask questions to a person like that that's been through something like that? You know, it was pretty amazing. So John Crump, CRUMP, he does fireside chats, he calls them. Had Stephen Williford on, and I definitely like him. There's not a whole lot of things that I'd say are like a must watch. That's a must watch. Go watch it. It's pretty awesome. It's emotional. You know what I mean? Like you put yourself in the people's spots. It's kind of makes you think. You know.
I can say this. I've seen a lot of. Somebody just sent me a text. I've seen a lot of.
Oh yeah.
Crank the sound up on that one.
I've seen a lot of interviews with Stephen Williford.
Turn it up to 11. My phone goes up to 11.
Oh my god!
Yank
Turn it up.
Wait a minute.
Turn it up. Play it right now.
You bought yourself an iPhone 11?
Oh my god!
Play it right now. Turn it up.
Play it loud.
Ohio 45 says, "How about the guy in the pickup truck?" Yeah, I'll tell you what. That's the whole. Ever since that happened, that's a hell of a thing with that story. Was the fact that that young guy just stopped and picked him up and was like,
a guy running barefoot down the street with a rifle and says, "Let's go."
Yeah. Well, he did say Williford did say that he saw the guy. He saw the shooting, so he knew.
Yeah,
that
the driver seen it. Yep.
Yeah,
he was sitting there watching it, and he saw what was going on. And when Stephen Williford, like I said, seen many interviews, and it don't change. It's the same story. And he said when he ran up to the truck, it was like they didn't really speak much. He was like, "Guy shooting. Yep. Get in. Okay, let's go." Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, and I mean to be that dude too, and just sort of put yourself in the middle of all this. Holy shit, you know, it's pretty nuts.
I'm the driver,
but
I'm the driver. You're the guy shooting back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the
pretty awesome though.
Williford said that he just grabbed a handful of rounds. And when they actually got to the point where they stopped and he was honed in on the guy, he realized he had like 2 or 3 rounds left. That's all he had.
Yeah, 2 rounds.
Yeah, crazy. So make them count.
Yeah. I can't remember I think I asked it in the chat, and I don't know if he asked him this question. I think he might have missed it, but I was asking him if that young guy carries now. And I don't know if he ever answered that question, to tell you the truth. But that would be interesting to know. He did say that the young guy is getting married or got married and moved out of the town. But it would be interesting to know if that guy carries a gun now.
I I do remember I was there asking questions too. He did say yes, he got married, he moved, but I guess they stay in contact. I can't remember if he said the guy carries now or not, but
I don't remember.
It's Texas, so you know.
Well, I do know it's one. One of the things I asked him, I was like, "Well, do you?" Because when it all went down, he had to run in, and this is an interesting thing to bring up. And this is a part of the whole story that I didn't know was, I asked the question like, "Hey, do you keep mags loaded now?" And he kind of laughed and he said, "Thanks, G. Thanks for putting that link. If you go to G there's a link for it." He said, "Yeah." He had a break-in at the house once, and ever since that break-in, he was a little bit uneasy to carry to let loaded mags in the house and around the guns. So he stopped letting his mags around loaded, and he said he was worried that someday he would come in and he would have his guns possibly used against him, But changes that now because, you think he, in a situation like that, what did he take? A minute maybe? Could have only been a minute. A minute's a long time, really. If you got a handful of bullets, you can load a mag. You can load a lot into a mag in a minute or 30 seconds even. But what could he have done?
He was a nervous wreck too.
Yeah.
And the thing is he said he grabbed a handful and told his daughter. The daughter drove down, blah, blah, came back. And he's running across the dang wherever in bare feet, loading freaking rounds in a magazine. I'm like, right on, brother. Right on. Honestly, I want to throw this out at all of you. Seriously, let's stop laughing about it. What do you do at that point when you see that happening? Do you do the same thing? You bet you do.
That's a tough. I'll tell you what, man.
No, I'll say at my old age and this, you bet your butt. If I go out defending innocent people, I guess that was my call.
That's a tough decision, and I'll tell you what too. It depends on, you have family. If you have kids at home, do you, if it's just you and a kid at home or something like that, do you leave the house to involve yourself with something like that? It's instinct. I'm sure it's not. You don't really. I'm sure you don't really think about it so much as just do what you're going to do. But, man, I don't know. Like, if I'm at home with just, I got a 5. My son just turned 5. Something happens. Do I go out? Do I leave the house to put myself in that position and leave my kid in the house?
In your position, I would say no. You stay at home.
Yeah, that's a tough. That's a tough spot. And then you live your whole life thinking, you know what I mean? But you also live your whole life thinking, like, what if? You know what I mean? That's hard. It's hard.
My position is my children are grown. It's me.
Yeah, for sure. It's different, much different. Right.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm 53. And all serious, we're all laughing our asses off it. But you got to think about this in a serious mode. And what he did. He doesn't consider himself a hero. And when you listen to his story and what his family story is and what happened, and they live in this tiny little community, and his daughter actually drove down to where the shooting was. And it's like, oh my God. And it's like, something? I don't care if he doesn't call himself a hero. I know he's like NRA certified instructor and all this. The only mistake that he made was not having loaded mags. That's the only mistake he made.
Mm.
Honestly, what that guy did, he said, nope, not going to happen in my neighborhood.
Yeah. He's a hell of a dude, man. Well, his kids were both certified marksmen or something too. Like they're no joke either. And that's, I think by the time he said by the time they were like 10, they were certified or something by the NRA. So, yeah, I mean, it wasn't necessarily trying to get into a big conversation about it. We can. It's a great conversation starter for sure. But just to go over and watch it. So you can go back up there in the chat a little bit, and G-Web's put a link to it, and go watch it. It's definitely an important watch, I think.
All right. I got to bail and go to bed.
See you, buddy. Thanks.
By the way, my donut vote goes to cream cheese filled donut or old fashioned. That's my two. So
what the hell? Okay, well,
no,
glad to see you go then.
You can't do specific donut. You have to have a designated voter.
I was going to say, what's an old fashioned donut? What you said, cream filled or old fashioned?
Yeah, I don't know what old fashioned is either.
Yeah,
sour cream donut.
Well, that sounds like
just like a.
And it's the kind of donut you would have had when you were a kid, an old fashioned.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, I'm out. You guys have fun. My vote goes to Obnoxious.
Peace. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last thing I saw was pretty. This is maybe not a conversation piece, but I thought it was interesting. Trump made a comment I saw on the wife says she'll take Snob's vote, so she can vote from the chat. With the shootings on the bases, the Navy bases, Trump made a comment. Why are our servicemen and officers kept helpless? Talking about them not being able to carry weapons on base. I think that's a great statement, not just because it doesn't make any damn sense, but the way he phrased it, I think could be really important to the way the public sees gun-free zones, right? So the president comes out and says, why are we leaving these men and women helpless? We can say the same thing about any other gun-free zone, right? Why should we as gun owners be left helpless and undefended? So I don't know if you guys want to say anything about that or not.
I don't know. Wasn't this the same argument that was brought up years ago after the Fort Hood incident?
Most mass shootings happen in gun-free zones. Isn't that interesting? And most people die in places like Chicago that are gun-free zones. Isn't that interesting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can say this, man. I live in an area that, most people don't post signs. I really just don't give a shit. I mean, I don't go into federal buildings or, state buildings or anything but it's always on me. I don't care what sign's on your door. I just don't. Take me to jail if shit hits the fan. And I'm the guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the views and opinions of our next the views and opinions of our next only and not reflect the views and opinions of anybody else here on the panel.
Thank you, Obnoxious. And yes,
somebody click the ban button, please.
I don't know. I've got
serious migraine.
I think you can actually mute individual people.
Finite can do whatever he wants to. He has a star.
Because I am the man of war.
Well, you're creeping me out, bro. So
sorry,
I thought that was I thought that was a good statement. Obviously he didn't mean it to mean, to be used for the everyday person. He was really talking about, like you said, military people on bases. But I thought that was a good. There was a good.
Stop yawning.
It'd be useful to use in other places. Boob Sweat says there was a shooting at a local mall yesterday, and guess what? It was a gun-free zone. There you go.
Well, Warsaw's out in the chat. Yeah, Warsaw.
Yep. What's going on, dude? So,
just in time for
so
the
get your
donut battle royale.
Yeah, get your memes ready and throw a couple of memes on that. Why are servicemen and officers kept helpless? I don't know. Why you keep anybody else helpless either?
At least they
Warsaw
actually changed
said check out his new video.
What the heck? He's coming in here and chilling for himself? What kind of low rent chilling is this? I mean, Snob leaves and we get another one.
I would say something that Warsaw put a video out.
Nature abhors a vacuum. That's why, Ape.
I don't know when that Warsaw video
abhors. What the hell? Did you get a word a day calendar?
No, he put a video out that was pretty darn good. You might want to go back and he put some pieces together, and it's like a recap.
At least they fixed the firearms on bases bit, so they're allowing the base commanders now to at least authorize personnel to carry on bases, which is a good thing. Finally.
I triggered Warsaw.
So
I said the magic word.
Oh.
He said silly. You're silly. You're a silly fella. No,
yes, Snob,
just
I know
teasing.
you can hear me. That's what makes it funny for me to say such things. That's the whole point of being an asshole.
I don't think Snob comprehends how microphones work.
Or what going to bed means.
Oh, I think for him, going to bed just means that he's he's full Porky Piggin it now instead of just regular Porky Piggin.
I don't
That's
know.
no bueno.
Some things are better left to the imagination.
No, because
Yeah,
usually your
TMI.
imagination is worse. Can always be worse than what reality is.
Here's James Jewiger.
Reese's Pieces. I do love me some Reese's Pieces. He's in bed.
That's where I'm fixing to go.
So Reese's
bed.
Pieces or peanut butter M&Ms?
Reese's Pieces. All right. Let's make this bracket happen.
I can't do the
All right,
bracket.
Sarge.
I got to bow out.
What?
I've been up since 4 a.m. Well, 3:45 actually.
Oh, come on. It's not like you're doing anything important tomorrow. You're just going to be going on a date with Obnoxious.
Falling asleep as we sit here.
True, good point.
We wouldn't want you chat napping.
Well,
I was definitely chat at him.
anyway,
Black Rifle Coffee.
Sarge, what are you voting?
Yep.
Apple fritter. It's not on the list, but okay, apple fritter.
Give him a Jolt Cola. He'll stay awake.
3 times the sugar and twice the caffeine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, to keep you awake until you crash, and then you crash hard.
Crash
All
hard.
right. Yeah, I'll catch you guys during the week on the other shows.
Night, Sarge.
Absolutely.
Night, Sarge.
See you, buddy.
Night,
guys.
Sergeant.
Later, Sarge.
Oh.
Have a good night, man.
I'm freaking beat. Let's knock this. Let's
Yeah,
knock
you're in
this
the
bracket
Eastern
out.
time zone, aren't you?
It's
Yeah.
Midnight's birthday.
Yeah, your
Happy birthday, Midnight. You
Yeah.
forgot. You managed not to die for another year.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, we all sing happy birthday. That'd be
Just
God.
another.
Yeah.
Just another day.
yeah.
Well, we can't sing the actual happy birthday song. That's still under copyright.
Oh, you're a fellow
And you're
Sagittarian.
exactly right.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Just another day.
Yep.
If they're in this, you're in this.
Mine was the beginning. Mine was the beginning of the month.
So we have this battle royale for
All right,
wonderful,
here we
tender,
go.
fluffy cakes.
Holy shit! Holy shit! C4 gave the wife her. She's got 2 votes out there. Holy smoke! She's got some power.
What's this
Yep, and it
bracket
doesn't
thing?
put us into tieability territory. So
Bracket. Donut
By
bracket.
the power of Grayskull.
Not.
All right, here we go.
So do you have a screen for this bracket? Or
Nope.
are we just taking your word for it?
He's making
Old
it
school.
up as he goes.
Old school. Okay, favorite donuts: peanut. Pepperoni, sausage. No.
No,
All right, here we go.
No, my date.
This first one is it. We're starting off big right off the bat. Boston cream pie versus double chocolate. So chocolate donut with chocolate glaze. Ape.
I'm going to have to go with the double chocolate. Boston just seemed like they'd be a little too messy. Look, quit eating M&Ms.
Who cares if it's messy? If I should eat some sugar. Keep me up a little bit.
Messy.
I'm not eating sugar. I'm trying not to eat sugar.
We're eating donuts. Messy doesn't even weigh in on this. Come on. It's all about.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah. It's all about. I don't care if it's all of your taste. Does it taste good? Yeah. Come on. We're cramming.
I'm trying very hard not to be P226 nut here and ask about. So you like the batter? You like the warm batter on your face then?
Yeah. No, I do. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I went for double chocolate.
Alrighty. Obnoxious double chocolate or Boston cream pie?
Boston doesn't let you carry guns, right? So I'm gonna go.
Boston doesn't let you carry a knife that's over 2.5 inches long.
So you're going double chocolate, huh?
Yeah, I suppose.
Weird. Rich?
The Boston cream pie.
Nice. Rich knows what it's all about. Glimtech.
Rich likes a nice cream pie.
He likes his cream pie.
You know, if you vote for this one, you could make that joke the whole way through. You said Boston cream?
Boston cream, yep, absolutely.
Gizzard?
Slim Jim.
Yeah. Slim Jim? Okay, we got a write-in vote for Slim Jim.
Turkey candy.
Baston.
Armament.
Baston.
What are we talking? Cream-filled donuts, or double chocolate, like, chocolate. Okay, I vote for chocolate.
Yeah, it's a chocolate cake donut with the chocolate glaze or frosting.
I don't like cake donuts.
Yeah, Midnight actually covered what the variations between the two donuts were, but I think you were talking at the time.
Chocolate.
I'm going to go Boston. I'm going Boston cream, and then we got 2 votes out there from the boss out there. She's going to vote or no? She can vote anytime,
but preferably
it's going to be like the last time where
one.
she had votes, and we actually had to like flag her down.
Oh, yeah, remember there's also like a 15-20 second delay.
Yeah. But as soon as I say what they are, she can vote. It's not like it matters.
Have a good night, Warsaw.
Night, Warsaw.
See you, buddy.
Night, Warsaw.
So it's Boston cream pie or Boston cream times 2. Blam. Oh, big winner. All right. Here's next one is a glazed blueberry donut, which if you've never had a blueberry donut hole, the little munchkin from Dunkin' Donuts, they're awesome. So blueberry donut glazed versus a French crawler, like the little tractor tire guy, right? Armament, what do you think?
What do you mean tractor tire French crawler?
Yeah, the little ones that look like I don't know how to describe them. They're like spirally almost. They're round, but they kind of.
All right, A&A, do you know what an agricultural tractor tire looks like?
Yeah, shut up.
No, it's one that looks like that. They're the light, fluffy ones.
Okay. How about both? Because they both sound good at this point.
You have to make a decision. You're not King Solomon.
I don't know what those are, so I'll say the blueberry ones because those sound pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. Gizwa.
What was up against blueberry?
French crawler.
Yeah, keep asking what I asked. The French crawler. What the hell is that?
You've got the internet. You can find out.
It's the one that looks like a goddamn monster truck tire.
That's true. Everybody, yeah, they do. They look like tractor
Let's go
tires.
with the blueberry.
If it's made out of the
Blueberry?
same rubber, I don't want to chew on it.
Yeah, well, Glimtack.
Oh, a Munchkin. Those suckers are killers.
Rich.
I like both, but I think I'm gonna go with the blueberry cake donut because they go better with coffee or tea than what the French crawler does.
Yeah.
You dunk it in there and it just absorbs the coffee or tea and just gives it
Tractor tire's getting its ass whipped. Obnoxious.
What about the blueberry crawlers that you can get from Krispy Kreme?
Should I just tear this whole thing up and start fresh? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
You just combined the two. I'm like, now
Orange man bad. I'll stick orange man bad.
We're gonna
blueberry.
I
Blueberry, so I don't have to.
There you go.
Blueberry. I'm gonna go with blueberry, so I don't have to explain to Armament and Axes again what a French crawler is.
I'm also gonna in the chat there.
What?
I have a lot of respect for G, and I'm not gonna even make fun of what he said at all. He said if you people didn't pay for them, they would throw the holes away, and we would all have free holes. I'm not even gonna make a joke about having free holes. I'm not gonna do it.
Free holes.
Abe, what do you think?
I like the little French color tractor tires, but to me, they're not substantial enough. They're They're a little too spongy and light to be like a good hearty donut. So I'm going to go with the blueberry.
Blueberry, huh? All right,
Mia. Vote now if you haven't.
one of the choices. Jesus, no. The choices are.
I think it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't much. The blueberry, like a glazed blueberry donut. Versus the French crawler. So just the blueberry donut. The only reason I said the blueberry
donut holes,
because they're slamming. No, she doesn't.
You like slamming the holes?
They don't last very long.
Well, that's more of a personal problem.
And honestly, it doesn't matter what she says because blueberry's taking it everywhere. So one for each.
One for each.
All right.
That's fair.
So that's the only one for French color then.
Yeah, that was the only one. It was a mercy vote, a pity vote for sure. Peanut butter filled versus jelly filled. I know we talked about peanut butter filled. A lot of people. Like it seemed like a bunch of people had never had a peanut butter filled donut, but just like you get a cream filled donut where it has like the light sort of almost like buttercream kind of filling. It's that, but it's peanut butter. So it's like a peanut butter buttercream sort of inside of the donut.
Yeah, it has a flavor like the peanut butter nougat in a Snickers.
It kind of sort of, yeah.
They're blasphemy.
Awesome. My favorite donut for sure. So Ape, what do you think? Peanut butter filled or jelly filled?
Well, I brought this up 2 weeks ago. I just don't think that peanut butter is a structurally sound thing to be putting in a donut. You take a bite of it and you're just going to get a wad of peanut butter. It's not going to stick to the donut. Therefore, I'm going to go with jelly filled.
What the hell are you even talking about? Did you hear my description? Jesus.
Yes, I heard your description, and I heard your description 2 weeks ago, but I'm still voting jelly. Grilled cheese filled?
Jelly filled is so much more messy than peanut butter filled.
Right.
Jelly wants to explode all over the place when you bite it.
Just let you know, Midnight, Mia did vote for peanut butter. Fair died.
All right.
Put the choices out there that way. We're not waiting on it.
She knows. She knows what's up. Obnoxious, what do you think?
I mean, if there's peanut butter filled, what's next? A Slim Jim filled freaking donut?
Yes.
That's blasphemy. Jelly.
Jelly. Dumbass jelly. Stupid ass jelly. Rich,
I will have you know.
I know what Rich is doing. Rich is close enough to up here. I know what he's doing. Rich,
it's the peanut butter, especially if it's got the chocolate icing on top.
Hells yeah. Glimtech? You're a Pennsylvania boy. What are you voting for?
Well, if it was peanut butter and jelly, then I would definitely go for it. But we got to go for the jelly.
What?
Yep.
Fucking cops don't know shit.
True, but that's besides the point.
Gizzard, what do you think?
I never heard of a peanut butter donut. We're going jelly.
Stupid ass chickens. Armament.
Looks like he's the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say this. Y'all hit on the subjects that I was in. Gloomtech, you said peanut butter and jelly, and I went, oh, yeah, let's just make that done. But Rich hit on the peanut butter and chocolate, and I went, oh, yeah, okay. I'm saying peanut butter. I do love the jelly filled. You're exactly right. They are messy. You take one bite, they run all over the place. A good peanut butter filled donut with the right amount of cream mix, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't. You take a bite, it's like a Twinkie. You take a bite and the shit don't run all over you. So I'm going to go peanut butter chocolate covered donut.
Nice. I knew I kept you around for something.
Where's that band button at?
Sorry, I have power. You don't.
Mr. Moderator.
Armament and Axis just kept the chat going because if jelly beat out peanut butter donut, I was going to shut this son of a bitch down and go to bed.
Well, Mr. Moderator, we could do that now.
Yeah.
All
right. If he's being paid by the minute, you'd be crying when you wrote his check. I tell you what.
Next one, the old glazed donut. The old, soft glazed donut, just regular old glaze, not like a cake, but cake style, but the yeasty, real light and fluffy glazed donut. Versus a brownie batter donut. My wife likes these. Dunkin' Donuts does them like once a year around Valentine's Day, and it's a heart-shaped donut stuffed with basically what tastes like a fudge brownie batter mix almost. It's slamming. They're really good. They are really good. So brownie batter versus glazed. Rich, what do you think?
It's a hard one to pick from.
It is kind of hard. I mean, as good as I think these brownie ones are, like a glazed donut, really light and fluffy, and
a good glazed donut just like goes with a hot beverage really well. So it's like hard to pick.
Rich decides everything by coffee.
No,
True, but then again, hot brownies are good on their own.
No, the hot
brownie batter, not baby batter.
Oh,
with some ice cream.
We'll take your advice on that. Obnoxious.
Yeah, Dan, you can do a hot fudge brownie with the brownie donut.
Rich is just having an argument with himself up there.
Damn right.
Well, guaranteed he's not going to be wrong in either case.
Yeah.
You can't beat a hot Krispy Kreme.
Anybody got a coin I can borrow?
I don't know. Flip your desk and see which way it lands.
You say flip your mom? What the hell?
Damn, $2,600.
Say it's not. What do you think, Rich?
I'll go with the glaze just because it's a classic.
Have a good night,
Okay.
Snob.
Yeah. Armament, what do you think?
It's you mentioned it. It's an interesting choice. The perfect glazed donut, just right, awesome. I don't know what. I've never tried what you're talking about, but you're saying fudge. I can say this. I'd probably eat about half of it and go, oh my God, it's so rich. It's like if you've ever had a Oreo milkshake that was so full of Oreos are one of them things you can eat like 10 of them, and after a minute you're like, oh,
how in the blue fuck did you get the Oreos from brownie batter and glazed donut?
Okay, it's like almost like 11 o'clock here.
You're just not listening.
Well, okay. If you're that ain't no talk, 3 hours later we'll figure it out.
Oh my gosh.
So this donut you're talking about is like fudge with
it's kind of a mix between like a here you go.
So it's a regular white cake donut, but it's filled with brownie batter.
Yeah, it's just a regular. It's the same kind of donut you would fill with cream filled or jelly filled or whatever.
I'm picking that one. Screw the glazed. I'm picking that one.
They're looking good.
Mm-hmm. I'm picking that one. I said chocolate.
Glimtech, what do you think?
Well, now that I actually see the brownie filled one. Like I said, I used to work here. I used to work down in Florida, right across from Krispy Kreme, and man, there was nothing like a nice nothing like a nice hot donut at 3 o'clock in the morning. But I got to go with the brownie.
Mm-hmm. Ape are having connectivity issues.
Probably because I did something wiggity there.
Giz, what do you think?
This is America. Here in America, we eat glazed donuts.
Oh, shit. Gizzard's laying down the law. I am the law. Obnoxious?
There's only one of these donuts that you can eat in one bite. So that's my choice.
Not true, but...
Well, there's only one of these donuts that most people can eat in one bite.
That's okay. There you go. That's a little different.
An armament would take about 1,000 bites because he'd have to do it between words.
So you're saying so glazed donut.
I'm going to go with glazed.
No, I learned to take like 3 bites, big, massive bites, and then I can talk a lot. But anyway,
there you
okay.
I know the wife is picking brownie batter, I'm sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm honestly, I'm looking at this chat thinking, I got brownie batter and I'm going to go in and bake this. I'm hungry now. You're making me hungry with all this pastry stuff.
You should go right now.
I should, but I'm not going to.
Go make those donuts.
Shut up, obnoxious.
Go make the donuts. Hurry up.
Brownie batter wins. Yeah, look at that one on that one up there. Yeah, that's some good
So wait,
shit
I don't
right
get a
there.
vote?
Yeah, go ahead and vote. Doesn't matter.
Brownie batter.
Go ahead. There you go.
Now that I
we're
actually
talking.
see it.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, those things are no joke, man. All right, next one we got. Somebody was crying about not having bacon. We got maple bacon or a chocolate cream filled. So a filled donut with the chocolate cream inside. Usually chocolate topped also. Ape, you can go first. What's up? Well, G's saying, is there such thing as donut delivery? Yeah, I'm sure there's donut delivery services. Sure, like DoorDash and stuff like that.
Grubhub, yeah.
Yeah. Probably pay an arm and a leg for it, but
Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Somebody else named one off now too.
Yeah.
So we're doing
maple bacon.
Bacon,
like a maple glazed and then dipped in bacon.
People buying your donuts because I don't see any of this crap around here.
And it's because you're in Kansas. What do they got over there? They got just a plain old cake donut, and then they put a little sugar on one of them.
So we got ourselves a white cake donut,
grass covered,
maple frosting, and bacon chunklets.
Mm-hmm.
Versus a chocolate cream filled.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go chocolate cream filled because I've had these and they're okay, but they've got to be made right. Otherwise, it's just kind of meh.
True story.
Whereas
no, you're 100% right. I'll go along with that. I'd say a chocolate cream filled donut, even kind of a crappy one, still pretty good. But a crappy maple bacon donut isn't. It's just not living up to expectations, I think. Who's on the obnoxious? Will you go next here? What do you think?
I thought a maple bacon donut was absolute blasphemy, and then I had one, and they're pretty damn good. So
yeah,
I'm
they
gonna
are
go with the maple bacon.
Yeah, if you get a good one, they're amazing for sure. Who else is up on the top? Rich, you're up on the top. What's up?
I'm going to go to chocolate cream filled for the same reasons that Ape was saying.
Mm-hmm. The wife says chocolate cream filled. She gets 2 bang bang.
Mm-hmm.
Armament?
I'm gonna go with obnoxious because if you get
He's not a
right,
choice. You can't go with him.
whatever. The
Plus, he's
maple-
going on a date with Sarge tomorrow, so I think that becomes
True.
just awkward.
Okay, yeah,
True.
I know nothing about that. Honestly, a donut with the maple and the bacon is like, well, shit. You just had a pancake and this, and yeah, it's excellent and good. I'm going with the maple bacon because the only thing that makes bacon better is more bacon.
There you go. Maple bacon sounds like a Canadian choice. Maybe.
I don't know. The city I live in is called the Maple City because we got a lot of maple trees. So
There you go. Glimtech.
There's nothing like getting powdered sugar all over your nice black uniform while you're eating your chocolate cream-filled donut.
I mean, like this one right here?
Oh, you betcha. Yeah, go to Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts is the same way. And that's where I usually get them at. Chocolate cream-filled all day, every day.
And who did we miss? Gizzard, you went? Did you go, Giz?
Nope.
No. Maple bacon, chocolate cream filled.
Chocolate cream.
Chocolate cream filled kicked the shit out of maple bacon. Okay.
Because there wasn't
next one is just like a chocolate covered donut, right? Just a regular old yeast donut dipped in chocolate versus a glazed donut with sprinkles. Could be yeah, there you go.
One of these.
Right.
And then
so this is the donut loophole looking,
loophole. Glazed, just sugar glazed with sprinkles, and then chocolate
glazed. Yeah, chocolate glazed versus regular glazed with sprinkles.
Man, where's Matt? You can vote for his favorite donut.
Yeah, I know, right?
Damn it, I want a donut. I'm going to go sprinkle glazed just because they look good.
Sprinkle glazed?
Well, because you could, spread chocolate and then sprinkle. So, we are talking donuts here. But yeah.
So it's that versus this.
That's a pretty shitty looking glazed donut, though.
Well, all the other ones are like chocolate frosted or chocolate frosting with that, or the pink frosting.
Well, I mean, like that. Yeah, well, the pink isn't going to taste any different though. So that, yeah. She said, "I've never seen a regular glazed with sprinkles." I guess you do see pink a lot. So who's Glimtech? What's up?
Chocolate.
Gizzard?
I'm sorry. What was your choice, sir? We didn't quite catch it.
I think I might have gone chocolate.
That one looks just like the donut, the patch.
I said chocolate covered with sprinkles, so I don't think I voted. You were like chocolate or glazed with sprinkles. I'm like, no, chocolate covered with sprinkles. Come on.
There you go. Who did I just say? Gizzard. What's up?
I don't like sprinkles. Give me the crap that don't have sprinkles on.
So you want the ones in the background, not the ones in the foreground.
I want the waxy bits on top of my donut.
They're full of fiber.
Rich?
I want to vote for that chocolate frosted glazed one with the sprinkles that 8 keeps showing there on the left, but that's not an option.
No, it's either this.
I know.
No,
or
that's
this sans a sprinkle.
Yeah, that one, the chocolate covered sprinkle one that I was just talking about.
Well, that wasn't a choice.
Well,
it's a regular glaze
if you look
versus a regular chocolate. You see the ones here without the sprinkles.
There's one better on that row. If you go all the way over to the left, that one's glazed and chocolate covered with the sprinkles.
That's what I'm talking about, right, Rich? Come on.
Yeah, right there, man. See?
Guntube.com, fueling the sprinkle wars since 20...
The sprinkle wars.
2020.
No, this is like 2018, I think.
Those are the hard little. Those are the hard little sprinkles. I don't like those. So who are you on again?
I don't know. Are you
Rich.
marking who you're?
Yeah, because I've just been going through everybody. It doesn't really matter what order we go in. Rich, what do you think?
Yeah, if I got to pick out of those two, I'm going to go with the chocolate. But if I had my choice, it would have been the third option on that row.
So chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay. And obnoxious.
Never enough sprinkles.
Oh, okay. Did I get everybody?
Yes.
No, you didn't do me.
Oh, okay. What do you think?
I'll take just the plain chocolate, please.
Okay, chocolate takes it then.
I was going to say that. Yeah, I was on the same boat as Rich, like chocolate or chocolate. Yeah, it won. It didn't matter.
Evening,
right.
Ghost. How you doing?
He says, "What the hell am I watching? Donut bracket, bro. You can get in here and vote on some donuts if you want. We could melt some crayons and put them on top. Okay, here we go. Toasted coconut or coconut, versus cinnamon sugar. So like, a cake donut tossed in cinnamon cinnamon sugar versus usually a lemon donut dipped in some kind of icing and then into donuts or into donuts, more donuts.
So we're talking toasted coconut like this.
I mean, that's not a very appetizing looking fucking donut. I'll tell you what. That's a pretty shitty.
How about one of
donut.
these?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, iced and then dipped. Yeah, for sure.
These are both terrible choices.
Well, then you don't have to vote for either of them.
You can defer your vote.
I'm going to give my vote to Mia.
Oh,
Mia now has 3.
3. Okay. So, Gizzard, we'll start with you.
Coconut.
Whoa, strong out of the gate. Glimtech.
Coconut.
Rich.
Cinnamon sugar. If you were looking at the chat, that should have been obvious.
I was not.
Yeah.
Obnoxious. Which one do you hate less?
He gives vote to Mia.
I hate both of them equally.
Oh,
so Mia can have
that's
my
right.
vote.
You gave it. That's right. She got your vote. Yeah. So
Mia now has 3 votes.
Yeah, she got 3 votes. We'll see what she votes out there. Ape, what did I do you?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
So we're talking extra fiber on your donut, which actually I like coconut, just not that much raw coconut on a donut, versus cinnamon sugar. I'm going to go with a nice cinnamon sugar donut.
Oh, man. I'm going to go coconut.
Mia's
she got 2 and 1.
2 for sugar. Yeah, 2 and 1.
Did somebody not vote, or are we we're tied up?
Me, I didn't vote.
Shit! Tiebreaker in axes.
So
again,
we're talking glazed with the coconut on top, correct? Not the total coconut glazed.
Right.
We're talking
just like
this here.
That white,
or
that.
Yep.
That white one there, dipped in like an icing and then dipped in coconut.
Yeah, I love them
the
both,
cinnamon sugar are these plain cake donuts, just coated with cinnamon and sugar.
Yep, I love them both. I'm going coconut.
Yeah, there you go. I'm surprised coconut won. Kind of glad it did. I like coconut.
And
all right,
Mia voted.
Yeah, I got her. Cinnamon sugar is an old lady donut flavor. Yeah, for sure. And that fancy cinnamon.
After this chat, I'm just going to have to drive to the local 24-hour place and buy a bunch of donuts, right?
How do you think I feel? I can't have sugar or carbs right now.
That's our problem, Hal. We're actively encouraging this.
I know you are.
I told you to go.
Last one here is powdered sugar or powdered donut, just a regular old powdered donut, versus a lemon filled, like a lemon custard, or not a lemon custard, but like a lemon, lemon filled,
lemon pie filling type. Yeah.
Yeah.
So One of these.
Yeah.
Or just a plain old powdered sugar.
Yeah.
Even though you
lemon
can get
curd. The word I'm
filled,
thinking of is curd. Not cream. Lemon curd.
Even though you can get the lemon donuts with the powdered sugar on them.
Yeah. Let's not get crazy.
Or you can get them with pre-glazed.
And the plot thickens.
Yeah. So,
going
Armor,
first.
we'll let you go first. Lemon or powdered?
Me?
Yep.
Nothing like a good powdered donut. Totally the perfect donut that's just covered in powdered sugar. Like I said, I am not diabetic. I can eat sugar. I got a high metabolism. Nothing like that good old powdered sugar donut. Love the lemon, by the way, but I'll
Oh, the wife says 2 for powdered sugar. Oh, snap. That's 3-0 already. That was quick.
What I am going to say is all these donuts on this list that we're judging, if somebody said, here, you want this? I'd be eating them right now. Okay. So, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Rich, what do you think?
I'm going to go with the lemon donut.
Yeah. Gloomtech?
Well, I'm not real fond of powdered, but I hate lemon even more, so powdered.
Odd person.
Gizzard?
I don't like either one of them very much, but I guess I'd rather have the lemon.
Ape?
So, just plain old, boring cake donut rolled around in something that's white and powdery versus a plain old cake donut rolled around in something that's white and powdery with a lemony fill. I'm going to go with the lemon donut.
Heard that?
These would be the last two left in the box after everybody ate everything else.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The wife says she was supposed to vote for one of each. So we'll knock off powdered and we'll add a lemon filled. I'm going to vote lemon filled too because I'm the same way. It's like, why just go with the powdered when you can have the lemon? Lemon filled beat powdered donut.
Wait a minute.
Blast!
I don't get a vote?
I thought you get. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Doesn't matter.
No, that's
lemon
fine.
filled still won.
Oh, that's fine.
No.
That's fine. Whatever. I wasn't sure that you could possibly come up with two worse donuts than cinnamon sugar and coconut, but here we are.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So I guess I'm going to go with the lemon.
Okay, lemon. There you go. Boy, we got a weird one coming up on that one. It's coconut versus lemon filled.
There you go.
That's a weird one. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Obnoxious, do you wish to abdicate your vote to me again?
No, because she'll just hand it off. She'll do this whole splitting votes thing. And
No, she'll have 3.
yeah, but she still split them. She had 3 votes, and she still split them. And she obviously cannot handle the power of having multiple
So
votes.
it's 1.5 votes.
Yeah.
Split 3 votes.
She said 1 for coconut, 1 for lemon filled, and then just throw 1 in the trash. So it's a split.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Back to the top. Boston cream pie filled or Boston cream pie donut versus a glazed blueberry donut. Ape, we'll let you go first. Who wants to take a look at that glazed blueberry?
Talking glazed blueberry with these kind of old-fashioned, kind of sour cream donuts with the thick glaze on it and little blueberry chunklets throughout. And the other one, yeah. Try to keep up with the language we've all agreed to use.
Heard that.
Versus a Boston cream.
That ain't how you spell Boston.
Boston.
Well, the old lady Oh, the wife's out there swearing and shit now. Holy
Uh-oh.
shit.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Mia, you're a mother.
Two, man. Shoo.
I'm going to go with the... Yeah, I'll go with the Boston cream.
Hell yeah, you are.
Well, if that's the way you're going to do it.
Oh, we see how you are, huh?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Armin, what do you think?
I'm still going blueberry. I mean, Boston cream's great, but blueberry, if done right, the right blueberry donut, especially if they're cooked into the donut and on top. Oh, excellent.
Well, if they weren't cooked into the donut, then it wouldn't be a blueberry donut.
No, they'd be blueberry sprinkles.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm going blueberry. Awesome.
Obnoxious.
So we're on like the second level here. We've gone through all the donuts that are going to be in here.
Yeah.
So let me see if I got this right. Coconut, cinnamon sugar, powdered, and lemon crud filled all made the list, but somehow a chocolate iced vanilla cream filled donut didn't make the list.
Can you?
No, it's on the list.
Yeah, we got chocolate cream filled.
No, you got chocolate cream filled. You don't have vanilla cream filled.
Well, it's the same. It's roughly the same as
Not
a
my
Boston
bracket.
cream.
No, it's not.
Well,
You just wanted to say that.
Boston cream is custard.
Yeah, but custard isn't cream.
So many donuts, so many choices.
No,
yes,
so triggered.
So, if you're, I know, if you could find the strength in yourself to carry on, which one would you pick between a Boston cream and a blueberry?
Blueberry.
Just think, what would Baby Yoda pick?
There you go.
He would have picked the vanilla cream chocolate iced donut that didn't make the list, but somehow coconut did.
He sounds like he's gonna freaking cry.
Well,
Rich.
These are two of my favorites. I'm gonna go with Boston cream.
Mm-hmm. Smart. Boston sucks. Can we pick another city's name? Cream. Gloomtech.
This Cleveland cream just doesn't sound.
Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah, that sounds like something.
Better than the Cleveland steamer.
That sounds like something you get up behind the Waffle House in Tulsa. I'm sorry. It was next.
I don't know.
Boston cream.
Gizzard.
Boston cream, and I'm going to bed.
All right.
Thank you.
Gary.
All right, have a good night, guys.
Is that it? Is that everybody? I think so. Boston cream kicked the shit out of blueberry.
Yeah, who's getting Gizzard's vote?
Screw Boston cream, whatever. Anyway, what's next? What's
We
the
can give a
bracket?
vote.
What's the bracket? What's that?
Well, if we can either take a vote from Mia, or we can give Gizzards to another. That way, we won't end up with a tie.
No, who cares if we have a tie? You can just go to the chat. I mean, that's always fun anyway. I'd give it to G, but he's so goddamn angry out there. I don't know that he could handle it. He might freak out.
Maybe he just needs to.
Anyway.
G, just go over to Marshmallow, rubber belly, calm down for a little bit.
Yeah, true. G, do you want Gizzard's vote, or is that too much for you right now?
Well, Mia's saying
G should just get a vote whole.
At this point, I don't even care about voting. I just want donuts. Come on.
Yeah. All right, G, you can have it. You can have Gizzard's vote. This one might be the toughest. He's yelling about old ladies out here.
Usually that's the other way around. Old ladies are yelling about him.
Damn
young kid, fluffy white dog.
This is honestly probably the toughest one on here. I think for me, it's the peanut butter cream filled, versus the brownie batter filled. Battle of the filled donuts.
Oh, I just want a brownie made donut with peanut butter filled.
Just go make your brownies already. You said you got brownie mix. Go make your brownies and be quiet.
I want to spread peanut butter on top of them. Come on. Wow,
Now, I'm wondering, could we just take and bisect the peanut butter donut like down the middle and the brownie donut down
Smash
the middle
them
like
together
bun and do a brownie peanut butter?
There you go. Now you're talking.
Oh, making me hungry. Damn it.
And I'm not
chocolate dip with sprinkles.
Yeah, I'm not digging that. I'm not a proponent of the chopped peanut on top either.
Okay, fine. Here, you get no frosting. You just get powdered, or you get the chocolate drizzle. All right. I suppose it's not really what I wanted, but
so
I'll eat it.
Peanut butter.
Enjoy it.
We'll go to G first because he seems torn out there. I've never considered eating either of these. Peanut butter filled or brownie batter? G, what do you think?
You're the one who asked who got his vote, so you have to vote. Okay, because we're voting.
All right, Boom Sweat. Have a good night, man.
Obnoxious, you got 2 votes. Go ahead, bro. Let her rip.
I'm going to go with the brownie batter for both of them, and then I'm giving my vote to...
Jesus Christ, how can I even keep up with all this shit?
I'm going to give my vote to Glim because I'm going to bed. I got a big date tomorrow.
So Glim Tech now has 2 votes. G has a vote. The wife has 2 votes. Okay.
And I'll see you guys later.
The DNC with all these super delegates.
All right. So I need votes from... Who did I even get votes from?
You need a vote from my wife, a vote from me, because
Right.
you did G first, and then Obnoxious.
As I say, he didn't get mine yet either.
I didn't vote because
Okay.
I was undecided. I want peanut butter fudge filled donuts, but
Right, you screwed everything all up.
yeah, I'm still going with
He does that.
peanut butter. The peanut butter. It doesn't matter, but yes, the peanut butter. So
Peanut butter. Heard that. Who else? Who else got to go here?
I gotta go brownie.
Brownie. Okay. The wife says brownie batter times 3. You only get 2 votes. What the hell are you doing?
No, she's got 3 votes.
No,
How'd she get 3 votes?
No, she has 2.
Yeah.
Because we gave that other one, we gave Gizzards to G.
Brownie batter wins it. Anyway, brownie batter took it already.
So is that the final?
No.
What's next? Come on.
Chocolate cream filled versus chocolate dipped.
Wow, now that's a hard choice. How about chocolate cream filled and dipped? Oh,
no, you
You can't just cram.
Muddy the water.
You can't just put every donut together and call it one donut.
Yes.
How about a Boston cream blueberry peanut butter filled brownie batter cream filled dipped coconut lemon donut? How about that?
All right. All right. Get on it tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's over the top, and then there's over the top, and that last one kind of was over the top there, Midnight.
That chocolate filled donut's looking pretty slam in there. So
it's
chocolate
versus the what?
Versus the chocolate dipped. So
just a regular chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going chocolate filled.
G says chocolate cream, so that's chocolate cream filled, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, chocolate filled. That's my vote.
Jorge says, I'll take 5. So yeah, there's the chocolate dipped right there, top left.
Just a plain old
chocolate
donut. Okay, so we got G's vote. Who's next? Or are you waiting on me?
Yeah, well, that's fine. I'll see hers. Go ahead, Ape.
I'm going to take the chocolate cream filled. And Mia says chocolate cream times two.
Armament.
I said chocolate cream filled because they're awesome. Even though
Mhm.
I want chocolate cream filled and dip, but yeah, okay.
You mean like this one?
Glenn There you
go. Chocolate.
Jorge says chocolate cream times 4. Glimtech?
Well, we're gonna wipe it out here. Chocolate cream times 2.
Oh man, yeah.
That's it.
Took that one to the cleaners.
Yep.
Coconut versus lemon. Ape, what do you think?
Lemon.
Chocolate cream filled, or I'm sorry, coconut versus lemon. Glimtech?
Coconut twice.
Oh, snap. Armament?
Coconut.
Oh, what the hell? Rich?
Lemon. Everybody voting coconut's wrong.
G says coconut.
G says coconut. The wife?
On Mia.
It's an Arizona thing.
Oh, yeah.
I live in Ohio, so whatever.
No, Mia.
Nope, they didn't already battle.
Armament get off on one of his rants.
What'd I do?
But lemon is good for a sandwich.
Lemon or coconut? Looking for the wife.
One lemon, one
Oh,
coconut.
1 and 1? I'm going to vote lemon too, but coconut still takes it.
Boo.
Happens.
No.
All right.
Coconut's only good on a Zagnut.
Boston cream filled or Boston cream donut, whatever, versus a brownie batter donut. Armament? Nothing like a sawdust covered donut, Pink says.
I'm going brownie.
Yeah, check that out.
Check out that nice,
Glimtech.
rich, deep, sticky, creamy diabetes.
Yeah, wow. Boston cream twice.
Oh,
Even though that brownie does look good.
This one's getting pretty. This one could be tight.
Hell, look good, dang it.
Rich, what do you think?
Boston cream.
Ape?
I'm going with the brownie batter, even though I haven't had one.
Yeah. And then I'm looking for G and the wife out there. She says you failed her. She's probably going brownie batter times 2, I would imagine.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
G, do you want a Boston cream or the brownie batter? You said the brownie batter. You didn't want anything to do with that earlier, but buffalo cream. Heard that. Well, it's all tied up. It's all up to me.
Yeah.
But
that's what you sit on.
Remember, you have to live with her.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give my vote to the chat.
All
right.
Shit.
There you go.
So when I say go, okay, thanks, Ape. Vote now. Okay. We're gonna all vote right now.
George, you got to put it in after midnight. I apologize.
We'll let him count. We'll let it count. No big deal.
Okay. So do bottom.
Boston cream.
Boston cream versus the wonderful brownie batter. Mia, you already voted. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's trying to cheat. We got
Come on,
one
there has
for
to be
Boston cream.
Somebody other than George.
There's a lag. There's a hell of a lag.
2 for Boston cream with pink.
3.
No, 2 because
One.
George already.
Oh.
Yeah, because George already voted. So
Armament, you can't vote out
shut
this
up.
jerk. Son of Critter.
Daniel Pfeiffer says brownie.
Now I gotta decide, and I gotta sort through it because you guys are being jerks.
Ozzy says Boston cream.
I think Boston Cream wins.
I don't know. Do you want to?
We both voted twice. That shouldn't be allowed.
We could do a countdown. So you've got 20 seconds, and we're stopping it.
Shut it off. Shut it off. These clowns. All right, so brownie batter. No, I can't vote. She can't vote for that. So Boston. I'm giving it to Boston cream.
Yeah, there was 1 brownie, 3 Bostons.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
Yeah,
Chocolate cream filled versus coconut. I think I know how this one's going to go.
Yeah,
Staup. Gun website says Staup.
My finger slipped.
Ape wants to vout, and G-Webs wants you to stay out.
Stay out.
Stay out.
Yeah, typing errors, damn it.
Armament.
What's
chocolate cream filled? Chocolate cream filled versus coconut.
Oh wow, man, you're I'm going chocolate. I got to. I love the coconut, but chocolate.
Rich.
Chocolate cream.
G says chocolate cream. Glimtech.
Chocolate ×2. That should pretty much wrap that up.
Looking for the wife out there. Yep. Ape, what do you think?
Chocolate creme. Mia, I don't think A-hole donuts are on the list. Chocolate crime ×2.
Chocolate cream sweeps it. Now we got a dilemma. It's a stuffed.
No, because the lemma got taken out.
No. Well, it's 2 cream fill. It's 2 stuffed donuts again. Boston cream pie or Boston cream filling versus chocolate cream filling.
Oh man!
So you got a custard donut, a custard filled donut with chocolate on top, or a chocolate double, like a double chocolate donut kind of.
So this versus this wonderful.
Now, here's the thing, right? You're sure to get chocolate icing on the Boston cream pie. The chocolate cream, you might end up with powdered sugar all over the place, which would be really
could be.
I'm just saying.
So, Armament, what are you doing? Which one are you picking up, the Boston cream or the chocolate filled?
I said chocolate.
Is this the final matchup?
Yeah, this is it.
This is it.
It's a final countdown.
G says not voting for chocolate is like flipping over a baby turtle. So mean.
Yeah, what did Mr. Knives ever do to you?
Glimtech, what do you think?
Oh man, chocolate cream ×2.
Rich?
I'm flipping a baby turtle. I'm going with the Boston cream.
Mia says chocolate crime ×2.
Chocolate.
That's my girl.
Let's see. Do I want to have a donut that's named after one of our founding cities where the revolution started and then everything just kind of went very sideways over the next 200 and some years? Or do I want to be friends with Mr. Knives? I'm going to be friends with Mr. Knives and have the chocolate cream. Chocolate
Good answer.
Crime. Just lick the chocolate. You get them.
Oh man, you're all wrong about this one though. Because you get a chocolate donut, it's just chocolate. But you could have a Boston cream pie that's chocolate and vanilla custard. Boston cream pie is the better one, obviously.
So, one. Wait, hold on. Mia, are you flip-flopping your votes?
Oh shit!
Yeah, she was good. She thought we were
was up against coconut.
Oh shit!
Coconut was down 3 rounds ago.
Boston cream pie. Boston cream pie wins it. I even had chocolate cream. It's wrong. Got to cross up. Wrong. It's wrong.
Not in my
Boston cream.
Not in my bracket.
Sounds to me like your whole bracket thing just kind of. It sounded like. Wait a minute.
So Boston cream donut gets the most votes. Slim Jim donut wins. I have spoken.
It is the way.
It is the way.
It is the way of the Slim Jim.
Yeah. That's the way that's the way you got to look at it. You got to be like, well, if you get a chocolate donut, it's a chocolate donut, but you can get a Boston cream and it's chocolate and custard. That's a bonus. Bonus flavor.
Chocolate.
Depending.
Bonus flavors.
Because sometimes it's different chocolate.
Rigged.
Yeah,
rigged.
I think you have any wife or out there complaining about nepotism or something.
I'd eat the hell out of a donut right now. I want a donut so bad.
Yeah, me too. Come on, y'all talking donuts. You're like, damn it. Actually, I got some donuts that I don't have to cook, and I'm gonna pilfer the freaking donuts. Thanks, guys.
Newt episode will be on hold until they get back from their all expense paid vacation to Boston. Yeah.
I'm going to D&D.
Brownie batter was robbed. Well, yeah. Why did you vote for Boston cream then? Because brownie batter is like, or the chocolate cream filled is the closest to the brownie batter you're going to get. Oh,
it's true. It's like its stepbrother,
or its slightly inbred cousin.
Mm-hmm.
I would go with you.
Something like that.
It's that indecisive Pennsylvania thing.
This chat was so Boston biased. Yeah, there you go.
Well, gee whiz, Midnight's actually been lying to us this whole time. He's not in PA. He's in MA.
Baston. Where's the gun-toting pacifist when you need him? Baston. Yeah. What'd you say? I can't understand a word you said.
Get the hell out of here with that crap.
What? He had a heart attack. You mean a bunch of
English?
Attack him? What? No, he had a heart attack.
God.
You ever been to a place where the people in your own country don't quite speak the language? That's Boston.
There was, I'll tell you what, there was something else too.
Uh-oh.
And when you guys go watch, I just thought about it. I just remembered this. When you watch that Stephen Williford interview, there was a certain somebody asked one of the last, I think probably the last question that he asked Mr. Williford from the chat. A certain somebody asked, did he think a hot dog is a sandwich? And this fine, amazing, heroic American, Stephen Williford, said, of course a hot dog is a sandwich.
I might have asked that question. I don't remember, but I remember seeing it, and yes, he responded, yes, of course it is.
Nope, it was G. G was rolling the dice, and he came up snake eyes. He came up snake eyes.
And I always said, you know what a hot dog is? It's bologna in a tube. It's you put bologna between two pieces of bread, or freaking a hot dog's a sandwich.
He said the poor old man was tired.
G, you're referring to yourself or the host?
He was deranged, and
yeah,
it was a senior moment. Yeah, that's it. It was a senior moment.
He didn't drink a lot of water. There was intense lights. Him and Cheryl Todd, man, can you imagine? I can't believe Cheryl Todd burned G2. I'll tell you what. You thought the question was about pizza.
Well, pizza's not a sandwich. It's a pie. A calzone is a sandwich.
No, calzone's a pizza folded in half.
I totally forgot about that until it just popped into my head a minute ago. I was like, oh my God, I forgot that he asked him that. Yeah.
No, you were holding that in reserve. You're like, okay, this is like my get out of jail, or am I on that moment? That's why he keeps talking about this interview.
All right. What do you think? We got anything else?
We still got 30 people watching this thing. Don't these people ever
No,
go to
we
bed?
don't. Do we really?
Yeah.
No,
Don't these
no
freaking
way.
people ever go to bed?
Nah, we got 23.
You asked the question while we're sitting here on the panel, Glenn. If we didn't go to bed, they didn't go to bed either.
I don't know where you see 23. I just refreshed. This still says 30.
Really?
Yeah.
When I go to it, it says 23. It's got a bunch
Mine
of
says
likes.
24.
Likes. Yeah, now it says 24. Yeah, just clicked over for me too. Glimtech, it's weird. Maybe it's that Arizona. Maybe it's that low altitude.
No, mine's showing 30 up and 1 down.
Oh, I'm not. I'm talking
showing
about
29
viewers.
up and 2 down.
Uh-oh. We're moving in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong thing. It says 24. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, we're senior.
I see 22 watching now.
It says 24 here.
According to chat math, this needs to run for 3 more hours. Well, we can run this as long as we like, because unlike StreamYard, the YouTube Chamber does not put a time limit on how much you can use per month.
You forget it puts a time apparently on how long your show can go, because it cut us off after 5.5 hours last weekend.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ethan and I were in the middle of talking about something, and all of a sudden, live streaming has ended.
Yeah, it might have been a glitch. I doubt he would have a timer on it.
I was going to say, would Night Strike do that?
He was talking about putting one on, so he may actually have one on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was actually talking about putting an inactivity timer on there. But
it's a weird amount of time though. 5.5 hours. Like it's a weird.
Or it could have just been that's when he's got his system set to update, or
that could be too.
Yeah, click, no, do not restart this now. Remind me in 5 hours. Remind me in 5 hours, and then.
Yep.
Right.
All I know is if you ever dropped in on Gizzard Gary's Sunday morning, they can go 5 hours. So it can go a long time.
Yeah, but we went 5.5.
Oh, no. Go all night long.
We went 5.5.
5.5. Yeah.
We lasted that extra.
That's like saying I'm 15 and a half. Yes.
What about
you
what
wish you were
time
15 and a half.
About what time was it when it rebooted? Or when it shut you down?
Oh,
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Because we kept talking after it did that.
Yeah, and that was like 4 a.m. or something my time when we finally decided, no, it's time to go to bed.
Yeah, myself and my daughter were all just like having one nerdy computer conversation.
So let's see, 4 a.m. your time was probably what, like
Strike's landlord calls her free.
1 or 2 o'clock here, probably 2 o'clock here.
Longest chat ever? I don't know, Mia, but I think the chat battle one we had like the most people the Chambers has had in it. So I think we had 12 or 13.
We had 13 people in it in the chat, but if she's saying holds the longest chat, I mean, there's been multiple chats that have run 8 hours. YouTube cuts you off after 8 hours, and it was one of Snob's chats was an 8-hour chat, and he talks about this one because he thought it was super funny. I think it was Snob, right? He ran a chat on a Friday night. Oh, G said, yeah, Russ broke it and ran one that went for days. I did hear about that.
Days and days.
Yeah. But Snob started a chat on a Friday night, late night, at like
2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Yeah, it was like 1:30 in the morning he started it. And I jumped on leaving work Friday night for a couple of minutes, came home, got a shower, went to bed, did all that stuff, got up and went to leave for breakfast, for brunch, and jumped back in the chat for the last like half an hour last 20 minutes on my, not even 20 minutes, like 15 minutes on the way to work. And then it cut off, it died. So I was actually in the, that was funny. I was in the chat twice. I slept and got a shower and was on my way back to work in the way while I was on it.
The way.
Now, last weekend, Black Cat went to bed by the time my show started, and we were still talking when he got up to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a couple of them that, because something went wrong, they went for a long time. I don't know what happened with the Russes. I don't know what happened with that one.
Man, was that back when Night Strike was still trying to stress test the system?
No, this was back with Hangouts still, I think.
Have any of you guys heard? Because I heard Hangouts was being revamped and coming back. I haven't heard
nothing.
No, I didn't hear anything about it. Where'd you hear that from?
No, I heard that way back when they said they were doing away with Hangouts, and there was a couple things I seen that said, "Oh, Hangouts is being revamped; it's coming back," but I ain't seen it yet.
No, they weren't getting rid of Hangouts; they were just getting rid of the YouTube connectivity with Hangouts, and then the Hangouts we have right now, as of December 2019, it's Hangouts, but there's different stuff with it. Like you can't boot an individual from it. At least Matt couldn't that one time. Yeah, but it's still Hangouts. It's just that you can't set it to where it will automatically go to YouTube. Like for Never Enough Ammo, during his Guns and Geeks podcast, he's using Hangouts, but then he's using OBS or OBS or OSB, whatever, to basically do like a screen share of the Google Hangout, so we can have all those people in there.
That's why he has trouble with his audio and stuff sometimes.
Yeah, that's why you can't do screen share audio or have people when he goes into Discord and opens up the shit chat or love line and it just echoes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, nice shirt there, by the way. Midnight.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Deadpool.
Deadpool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been keeping up. Like I said, I just remember when the whole Hangouts thing happened, and it's like, okay, we got to use this, and this, and thank God Night Strike's got this one going. But we got StreamYard, blah blah blah. But I don't know. I heard something that said Google Hangouts was going away for the live stream, but it was going to come back even better. I haven't seen anything yet, so I just wondered. Anybody heard anything?
And weren't they going to like a pay thing where the free one you could still only have 10 people, but then if you paid a certain amount, you could have like 1,000 people, or theoretically 1,000 people. It was more for like doing like web seminars or shit like that.
Yeah, I have no clue. So I just all this tech stuff's like, come on, you changing this, you got to do this, you got to go here. Like you said, using the app, what is it, OBS to oh my god, it just keeps getting more complicated. You know what I mean?
Well, it just at least we have options. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Hangouts was nice because it was quick, it was fast, but I mean, I've always had an issue with running out of space. So GunTube's great because they can have 10, 11, 12 people if you want. You know what I mean? For the chat. So I don't know. I just I don't know. I mean, it's humbling sometimes. It's kind of funny. Like, I don't know why I get so many people that want to hang out on the panel here, you know what I mean? Versus a lot of the other chats. Like, they get like 5 or 6 people, and I get like 10 or 12 sometimes. It's really cool. Like, I appreciate it. It makes me feel good that you guys want to join in and have fun. But yeah, that's what's so nice. That's why when he started doing GunTube and couldn't quite get it, I was like, and then StreamYard only lets you have 6. I was like, fuck, 6 sucks, man. Because we get 6 in here quick, you know? And then shuffling people in and out just blows. It's just a pain in the ass.
Hey, man, I'm happy for the invite. I always try and hang out. Sometimes it's hit or miss, you know what I mean? But I'm always
Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock.
Well, yeah, but it's hit or miss. It doesn't matter what time it is. It's hit or miss because my schedule.
Yeah, it's Tuesday night at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, well, it's not Tuesday night. It's Sunday night or whatever.
No, hit or miss. Forget it.
You're getting confused. What you need to do is just take a deep breath and hold it, and we'll get back to you later.
Anyway. No, I'm always, you send me the invite all the time. If I ain't got nothing else going on, I'm going to jump in and hang out with you guys. It's fun.
Yeah.
We have a lot of good laughs. We have a lot of good discussions. It's fun. We laugh at each other. I laugh at myself. It's all good. Nobody cares. I don't care.
You guys have anything else in the news? Anything else? And we didn't talk about. I mean, there's lots of stuff in the news, obviously, but anything interesting that we might have missed? Moms hold an anti-gun vigil. Tens of people showed up. Oh.
Tens.
Oh shit! What's this? $100,000 worth of guns stolen from TNT Firearms in Nassau County.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt.
So that was either a fair amount of guns or a handful of some really expensive.
58 guns.
And 100,000.
That's a handful of really expensive guns.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
60 seconds. 3 masked thieves smashed several glass gun cases and took 58 rifles and handguns. I mean, if you know what you're looking for, man, like if you've been in the store and you know what's under that glass, you go in there and you start grabbing a python here and anaconda or something like that, like gets expensive quick.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to.
Crime Stoppers is offering a $3,000 reward. Whew. It's not a whole lot of money for
$3,000,
$100,000 worth of.
Well, it's not proportional to what it's taking, but if I were to say, hey, in this one of these envelopes, I have 2 envelopes. One's going to give you $3,000. The other one says you have to give me $3,000. Which one are you going to be more pissed about?
Yeah.
Sold all their non-hunting ammo this week. Yeah, I heard. Yeah. Went on sale. Yeah.
I was just going to tell you, local gun store, I don't know, it's about 15 miles away, little store. They got robbed. Got it all on camera. The guys were in and out, grabbed a bunch of shit out the door. Don't think any of them been caught. And this store was pretty, iron bars on the windows, all that. And nope, they still figured out how to get in and got them all on camera. And I don't think they've caught any of them. So yeah, stole a bunch of stuff.
Only in New York.
Here's this one I was talking about, budget.
No, this was in Ohio.
Pizza delivery driver shoots robbery suspect dead. A pizza delivery driver in Dallas, Texas, shot one of 3 robbery suspects dead Tuesday night and left a second suspect in critical condition.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm reading here, Monroe County, New York. A new bill to make threatening, harassing, and annoying police officers or emergency responders a crime punishable by fines or time behind bars, which is like that everywhere in the world. Okay, that's just the way it is. You threaten a cop, you get arrested.
Mm-hmm.
You threaten anybody, you can get arrested.
Right.
Well, according to this, critics say the law is unconstitutional, vague, and could be enforced disproportionately against minority populations. Well, that's because they're the ones that cause most of the problems. Statistically fact.
Yeah, it's so where is that originating from?
Monroe County, New York.
New York. Oh, New York.
Upstate New York.
So
up by Rochester.
So why is it? I mean, I'm as much a supporter of police as anybody or more, but why can you not? Why is it not okay to do it to a cop, but you can do it to a normal person, right? Like, why are you going to have different? You have different rules for different people, man. If it's not okay to threaten, it's not okay to threaten. If it's okay to say something to a normal person, it should be okay to say it to a cop too.
Yeah, see, because according to what they're saying here, that if you as a layperson pull out a gun and threaten another person, okay, well that's a crime. But according to this, you can do that to the cop, and they're not supposed to do anything to you. Yeah, right. Okay.
Most of the time I see if you pull a gun and point it at a cop, they're probably going to shoot you. So that's just, wait a minute. You pull a gun and point it at me, I'm probably going to shoot you. So, okay, that's a pretty thin line right there.
Well, like I said, there's just so much disrespect to law enforcement, first responders, fire, EMS. I mean, it's just nasty. It's horrible. So they created this, to start cracking down on it. But because of the area that it's in, and the area that it's in is what they have here: 89% black, 1% Hispanic. It's like, yeah, okay. Well, I don't see anything about misproportioning it because that's what the population is there.
I'm going to inject this little, I don't know if anybody's going to listen because I'm a dumbass, but anyway, look, a lot of the liberal policies have bred what is the inner city that thrive on the liberal policies. And now the liberal policies and what you're saying, oh, the inner city black and this and doing that. You know why? Because they've been spoon-fed the liberal policy that said, we're going to help you. They're not. They don't give a shit. You see what I'm saying? And let's go back to the politicians say they're not going to enforce red flag laws on the gangs. Okay, where are the gangs? The inner cities. Policies that got them where are producing this. That got to look a little deeper into this. Yes, you're exactly right. Saying, oh, the minorities are causing this. Well, why? Why? Well, they've been spoon-fed liberal bullshit for years. You got, fourth and fifth generation people living off of the government because the government says, we'll give you this, just vote for us. It's sad. but it's the way it is.
Misha says, "Why can't gangs be classified as terrorist organizations?"
Because they're too useful for the government as a means of control.
There you go.
They want them.
Exactly
they don't want to admit that there is a problem, but they just want you to know that all this terrible stuff is just happening. You need to give us more money, more power, and more control to help you with it.
And that is exactly correct. That's the same reason why when they did the gang violence stuff and they're doing the firearms bans, why they won't include gangs in this.
Yeah, and don't forget when Trump wanted to declare MS-13 a terrorist group with all the backlash and crap he got for wanting to do that.
Exactly right. It's total backwards. And this is the thing. People, all this crap's so spoon-fed through the media. People need to start thinking for themselves and stop watching mainstream media and really research and go, what? Wait a minute. Yeah. Stop having the media think for you. Think for yourself.
Well, I'm ready to shut it down here, guys. If you're all right with that,
Well, P-Web says a perfectly valid question out in the chat.
Is this the frog chat? No, I don't know. He never stopped in. I think. Oh shit! I didn't send him a link. I don't think.
Oh, that's okay.
Weird.
He would have gone. Wait, what's a donut? Who's peanut butter cream?
Matt's gonna do. Nerd Chat's gonna do a donut bracket tomorrow, probably. Guy's always ripping me off.
I know I got donuts in the house. I'm gonna go eat them.
Yeah, but Matt's chatter will just be all glazed. Every bracket will be glazed versus glazed.
Some heartburn. Ugh.
Get all just thinking about all those sweet and fatty and confectionaries is giving you an indigestion.
3 more hours, George. Yeah, drive up here and you can run it. I'll pause it. I'll shut it down. And
you go take a nap, right?
Yeah, we'll bring it back up for you.
Mm-hmm. Giggity goo. 25 viewers. You can't shut this down yet. Oh, it's the cutoff limit. Gee, I thought 25 was the cutoff limit.
George let Matt know. He's ratting me out. So tell him Sprinkles won. I'll get him all wound up tomorrow. Like, you'll never guess what the hell won the donut bracket.
It was like this super jelly or lemon jelly filled sprinkle covered donut.
Yeah, we just made up a donut.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with just a plain cake donut? I don't want all that extra shit on my donut. It may yak a while to drive up. Yak a while. Yak is that the euphemism for being a temporary lot lizard to get from one place to another? You yaking them?
Oh, lot lizard. Ooh.
Son of fritter critters down out there. That might be kinky. I forget who that is.
I've seen a few lot lizards. Never. Yeah, I lock my doors, but it was.
You lock them in.
Yeah, it's the only way. It's the only way, even we're paying them.
No, I never did lot lizards. That's so gross. And dude, I'm serious. As a truck driver over the road, I saw chicks go from one truck to another, and I'm like, that's so fucking gross.
Yeah, I know it. Oh God.
Gross.
Armament and Axis is like, I lock the doors once they're inside.
No, I didn't. I locked the doors.
Right.
You have to keep
Moon midnight.
Whatever.
Moon midnight pancakes equals bed farts. Huh? Were there any words in that sentence, G Webs?
G had a stroke and slammed his head on the keyboard again. Smashed all the emojis at once.
I think Mello found out that G found out what her balance was at the Butter Pat factory.
She just
hashtag bed farts.
Lizard gizzards. Lot gizzards.
Hashtag bed fart.
That's what. Oh man, that's what Gary should do for a side job. He should sell fried gizzards at truck
The lot
stops.
lizards.
He could call them gizzards, lizards, gizzards.
No gizzards, gizzards, lot lizard gizzards.
Gizzards, lot gizzards, or Gary's lot gizzards. There you go.
Gary's lot lizard gizzards.
Yeah.
And lot lizards gizzards sounds like you.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
You
That's
found
no
some
good.
lot lizards that someone had dumped off behind the back of the Waffle House and went, "Oh, there's some meat there."
Yeah. Gary's lot gizzards.
It's even more gross than Gary's lot the man who would even consider that.
Yeah. If Gary was doing it from the Lot Lizard, we'd have the Sweeney Todd Gizzard edition.
Sweeney Todd.
What's even more gross is the dudes that, it's giving me the creeps. Yeah.
Chicken truck lizards.
Shrimp farts.
There you go, G. A new potential patch business for you there. Lot gizzard lizards.
Yeah.
No, you see, that's what Gizzard does. He doesn't actually sell them. He just hands them out to the lot lizard and say, "Here, just go and sell them." Then they're Gizzard's lizards. No, Your Honor, I'm not their pimp. I am their gizzard.
Is that an ice cream sandwich? What is that?
I think that's like sushi.
Oh yeah.
Fart,
Okay.
whale farts.
Gary's lot gizzards. I love it.
Shrimp farts.
Get them while they're hot. He's like going truck to truck. Get your lot gizzards here. like an old kid, like a kid selling peanuts, old timey baseball. Get your peanuts here.
I think
Gizzards here, get your fresh hot lizard gizzards, fresh from the corpse. I mean, fresh from the fryer.
Yeah, it would be more like Sarge when he had somebody trying to sell him parking lot. What was it? Christ.
Tamales.
Yeah, when he was trying.
Yeah. There used to be rip rooms. I've never even heard of that term.
And Mia,
At truck
you know this
stops where
how?
gay dudes met up before Tinder.
You know this how, young lady?
Somebody's got to sell the tickets.
Well, your milkshake
I've never
certainly ain't bringing them to the
heard of
yard.
that term. I'll have to ask RL about that one next time we see him. RL there was a gun show today. He went to the gun show today. I didn't ask him if he got anything.
The clap. He got the clap.
Probably.
He got the clap. Da-na-na-na. He got the clap.
The clap. You think about that too when you hear the Jack from AC/DC. You think
It's the same song. They
got
just
the
changed a
clap.
couple lyrics.
Yeah. She's got the
pretty
clap.
much.
Well, that's what it's all
Got
about
the
too.
clap.
It's
No,
we're talking about
the
how
original
was I-
song was she got the clap, or she got
the clap.
the clap. But then when it became more popular, apparently they changed it.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's got the Jack.
Because
For
I
whatever
know
reason.
one of my old chefs used to say that. He said when he saw him in concert when he was young, they sang "She's Got the Clap," and one of the lyrics is he's talking about they're making the euphemism out of cards, playing poker, and that's where they started to say she's got.
Was that Bon
And
Scott?
how was how was
Her
I to
juice
know
was
that?
wild, but my ace was high.
Well, she was another one too. Is how was I to know that she'd been shuffled before? How was I to know that she'd been shuffled before? She's got the clap. And she's got the jack. It's a cool song. It's actually a really neat song.
Mm-hmm. People without vehicles at truck stops. Yeah. Why do you have to be all discriminatory saying, "Oh, you don't have a truck, you can't be at this stop. You don't even have a vehicle. Why do you exist? Why are you in my way?"
Maybe they rode their bike there to sell their wares, their delicious, crispy gizzards.
How do you know they're not itinerant workers who heard the call of Jeebus and told them you must walk to each and every truck stop in this great state and offer unto them these wonderful deep fried gizzards for a reasonable, profitable price?
All righty then.
Thank you, Father.
I ain't your daddy, and don't call me that again. You can't afford it.
Oh shit!
Oh yes, I can.
Are we under 20? Please tell me we're under 20.
I would be worried if any of us here were under 20 and
Jesus, it's 25. And what's going up? Christ.
Well, we started talking about deep fried gizzards being handed out by lovely lot lizards, and
people started showing up.
I want to draw this.
The algorithm picked it up, and we're now trending on YouTube.
Train running off the rails. I'm gonna go draw that picture of a train running off the rails.
People are watching now the research career opportunity.
Yes, remember if you wish to be part of the exciting world of Truck Stop Gizzard Dispensary, please send your resume to shootingleftofcenter@gmail.com. That's shootingleftofcenter@gmail.com. Subject: Lot Lizard Gizzard Distributor.
Yeah, it said went to 26 with the Gizzard Truck Stop talk. Yeah. You're like, you need to do a little cartoon with that.
Mm-hmm.
You should lot lizard in your hashtag lot lizard in your video description. Hashtag lot gizzards.
You need a little lot gizzard lizards or lot lizard gizzards.
The company is Gary's Lot Gizzards. And the position you're applying for is a gizzards lizard. Gizzards lot lizard gizzard. Overnight truck stop talk PayPal $1 link.
Put the link in the chat. Let's see what happens.
Oh, is that a twig and berries? Yes, that's a twig and berries. I think we should stop right now.
Shut up! I'm laughing.
Gizzard stop and go truck stop. That's more up Alan Anchors.
Yeah.
Alan Anchors.
No, it's Alan Anger.
Alan.
Yep.
Oh, did he transition again from Jan is gay? Did he fully embrace his budding trapped and repressed femininity?
It would be funny. It would be a funny patch to see, like, Gizzard's big smiling face holding like a checkered, like one of the checkered fry baskets, the red and white checkered baskets, the paper bowls or whatever, would overflowing with gizzards.
Well, I think you take that one farther. You can either have the basket, but instead of it just being gizzards, it's these wonderfully not at all sexualized skimpy lot lizards holding up fried gizzards. Kind of like the above their heads kind of thing.
Oh, man.
More M&Ms.
Guys, I'm out of here. It's been fun. I'm laughing my ass off. Thanks, Midnight. Had fun. Later. Love your shirt, by the way.
See ya.
Yeah, make fun of me. I don't give a shit. I'm out of here, brothers.
Bye, Yukio.
Bye, battery guy.
Snow alert.
Gizzardies.
Oh, we're supposed to get some snow.
You really nice. You need to start vetting these links that you keep sending out.
Nah, that's the fun of it. They just send some bitches out there. Whoever got an email.
And this is a liquor optional chat.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's optional if you don't.
I didn't know that was an option. I'm going to close this chat down and get out of here.
I just said it's not liquor required. It's not like the New Year's Eve or
liquor with a
4th
Q.
of July.
You're talking about liquor with a Q. Okay.
Yeah, not lick her. I mean, if whatever you and Mia get up to, that's between you and whatever recording apparatus she may or may not allow. But
who would want this on camera? Nobody.
People watch our show. I'm pretty sure we could find a market for something else.
I highly doubt it.
You never know what.
I think that's supposed to say bye, but it's booey.
Bye.
Booey.
Bye. 24 people.
What the hell, man?
Why
Somebody open up something on an iPad? Oh, yes. All right. So
look at it. A&A leaves, and we got 5 more people.
dude, there's people who look up feet online. There you go. Yeah. 2 pancakes, 1 cup.
It's the fry cook and the waitress. Oh yeah.
No, I send everybody a link. I don't give a shit. If it turns into a free for all, they turn into a free. Every once in a while, they're hard. Every once in a while, they're hard to control. Every once in a while, they go bananas and shit just gets crazy for a while. But
that's what makes them fun.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'll send a link to anybody who wants it. Well, I shouldn't say that. Not everybody wants it.
So you're saying you wouldn't refuse to send a link to any potential Hillary Clinton?
I would send her a link. Sure, what the hell? Why not? I bet you a good conversation would come out of it.
Why, no, Mrs. Clinton. It is quite unfortunate that all your political rivals seem to meet with a unfortunate accident.
Demise, yeah.
I do not believe that your husband would associate with someone like Jeffrey Epstein.
It would be probably my final show. Yeah, I'd be a dead man, but it's all right. Go out with a bang.
Local fry cook found murdered after trying to perfect Monte Cristo. Somehow he managed to hold his face underneath the vat of boiling oil long enough to drown. News at 11.
Yeah.
That's okay. He's in the Bahamas or Bermuda or something like that anyway, so it really doesn't matter. He has his own private island. He's there somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
He's not dead.
Yeah, who knows, man? That's a goddamn mess. That's a whole. I don't know, man. That's about as conspiratory as
he's on the same. He's on the same island as Hitler and Jim Morrison.
No, Hitler dead. His head, however, is preserved in a quite lovely crystal vial.
Thought he was a robot now.
They tried that, but with the Alzheimer's and that, they just figured it wasn't the best idea to put a aging, decrepit madman's brain in a 2-ton armored body. So actually, we put him on top. They put him on top of one of those little remote-controlled dump trucks. He's got to use his nose to turn it left or turn it right.
You could haul the gizzards to the lot for gizzard with that thing. All right. Let's get the hell out of here. You guys got anything to plug before we go, Rich?
Before this show, we have my show on Sundays at 8 Eastern.
Heard that. Yeah. You got that right. You right.
Media channel.
Yikes.
You right.
Where's your show at? Because I don't get notifications of that one.
It's on the Unloaded Media channel.
No, that's the reason why I don't get notifications.
Yeah. Man, you gotta pay attention when I plug my show. I say it every time. Come on, man.
Glim Tech, you got anything going on?
No, a whole lot of nothing. But since we'll get together one more time before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. Happy birthday!
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for the invite.
Yeah.
Would you make it a 26 now?
Oh yeah, 26, big 2-6.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta remind A&A. You know, he can't keep sitting there bragging that he's so old. You know, he's still a kid yet. The rest of it, three quarters of the people in this chat are older than he is.
Unless there's a big ripoff. Oh yeah, we go one more Sunday before Christmas for sure. It's like the 20 something or other. Yeah.
Yeah, because Christmas is on
it's a
Tuesday and
22nd.
Wednesday. It's like a Tuesday, Wednesday kind of thing.
Yeah.
Free Bill Cosby and take R. Kelly.
I don't know. Bill, Mr. Cosby is to the point where I don't think he's really of any more danger to people. He's got the Alzheimer's. Without R. Kelly, he's just a bad man. I'll tell you, he's just a bad man.
That would be a good swap though, because Bill Cosby's too old to get in any trouble anymore. R. Kelly's not, so you might as well lock him up and keep Bill out here on the.
At least the
Bill Cosby's what, like 80?
And at least the cause wasn't out there urinating on the minors. Come on, man.
I mean, look, Bill Cosby's 80. If something happens to where he gets in trouble again, it's not completely his fault. How hard was it for you to fend off an 80-year-old man?
A blind guy.
Yeah, true. It's like, no, Marcel. You're not supposed to take the pills from him. You're supposed to give him his pills. Oh, Mad Sexy jumped in.
Well, this guy
do something with Xmas food. I know.
Didn't we do that last year?
We did Thanksgiving last year.
Yeah.
We didn't do it for
no, because I think last year Christmas.
What do you want to? I don't know. What do you want to do with Christmas food?
I don't know. Do we want to do like main courses? Do we want to do like Christmas treats?
Yeah, are we talking desserts? Dinner itself?
I think we've done pie before, right?
Yeah, we've done pie. That was like the third or fourth one we've done is pie.
Well, I'm turkeyed out, so it's not guarantee it's not going to be turkey for Christmas this time.
What about cookies? Do different types of Christmas cookies? Because there's all kinds of different Christmas.
Oh, there you go.
You know, like
we do something. Yeah,
we could do. I mean, cookies are where Christmas is where cookies are most often consumed, but most Christmas cookies it's not like this is a Christmas cookie. It's just like a sugar cookie or something that you cut into a certain shape.
Well, man, they got gingerbread.
We need a casserole bracket. There you go.
Okay, now.
Green bean casserole wins. Oh, by the way, it's also Patriot in the Dark
Christmas donuts
today too. Just so you guys know, if you see them, and that's not a blind
joke. Keep an eye out for
joke.
Patriot in the Dark and tell him congratulations on not dying for another year.
That's not a blind joke either. Yeah, we have the same birthday.
You sure you weren't switched at birth?
Probably.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what would be like actual Christmassy
food,
apart from like say fruitcake.
Right.
That's why I say cookies because you always see.
Okay, so we've got. There's like we've got like the chip cookies, we've got flavored cookies, and we've got like plain sugar cookies.
Well, gingerbread cookies.
Well, there's gingerbread. There's like snickerdoodles. There's the peanut butter ones with the Hershey Kiss on top.
Yeah, peanut butter. We call them like peanut butter blossoms.
Danish butter cookies. And, the ones that come.
Okay, all right. We'll do a Christmas cookie bracket next week.
30 people getting websites.
So,
Twinsies. Oh.
When this video pops up, if anybody has any suggestions, they want to throw their favorite types of cookies in the comment section under this video, then I will add them to the list and we'll do a Christmas cookie bracket next week.
Or just plain cookies.
Whatever.
Because like I said, there's like so few things that are like actual Christmas food. We could definitively say, yeah, it's not like, oh yeah, Oh yeah, every 4th of July or every time I get the feeling for it, I just go and can find a fruit cake or can go find like a mincemeat pie kind of rum soaked thing.
If you've ever had a really good
fruitcake,
fruitcake. There's some really good. We made fruitcakes when we were in culinary school once around Christmas time, and they were super good. You just got to take your time with them and soak all the dried fruits really well, and get them to plump up and get nice and moist.
Reconstituted.
Yeah, rehydrated. Yeah. And that's what I think a lot of places don't do that. They just throw the dried fruit in there and they bake it, and it comes out really, really tough and chewy.
Yeah. It's all about properly candying that fruit. If you don't properly candy that fruit, your cake is going to be nasty.
Well, it depends on what you soak them in too. Like I've seen people soak them in straight booze, and then I've seen people soak them in what we did was a mixture of, I think, brandy and then simple syrup, like sugar, water, and brandy, and have them warm, like have that mixture be a little bit warm, and that dried fruit soaks it all up and plumps up, and so they were really good.
Yeah, well, that's the candying process. Soaking it in the whatever alcohol mixture you use. That's the candying process. That's what makes the cake is how you candy the fruit properly.
Yeah.
And how much booze you soak it.
It's not going to turn out right. There was a bakery when I was growing up, right across from Perry High School in Pittsburgh. There was a bakery, and they used to make some really good fruitcakes. You get different varieties of them. There was one that was mostly made with pineapple. Then they had your more traditional one. Then they had one that was made with scotch instead of brandy, that one had a really interesting flavor to it because the fruit had like a
good fruit
smoky flavor to it, which actually wasn't bad.
See you, Mad Sexy.
How many strippers?
He was just stopping to say, "What's up?"
No, he was popped in and said Batman cookies, then refused to answer what Batman cookies are.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw that too, and I was like,
and then
shaped like Batman, I guess. I don't know.
Cookie
shaped like the bat emblem.
This sounds like a pole dancing competition at the local strip club. No, maybe where you are, the ones I've seen are like Agnes or Ethel.
There was an episode of Batman the Brave and the Bold where he pulled a cookie out of his utility belt and called it a bat cookie. It was shaped like the bat symbol.
Yeah,
true, but it's a foregone conclusion that anything that Batman pulls out of his belt has the right to be called a bat. Enter the blank.
Mm-hmm.
Ones with the curly Chinese noodle things and butterscotch.
What?
I have no idea what you're talking about. They're mud turtle cookies.
I have no idea what that is. So when this video, I'll write it down.
All right. People out in the chat, when this video is done, when we are no longer live, in the comments below the video, put in the comment section below, not the live comment, what your Christmas cookie you want to see on the chat next week. Now, this is not a guarantee. If we get too many, we might have to call a couple. If we don't get enough, we're going to either have a smaller bracket or have to pull more stuff out of our ass at the last minute.
We just won't have a show. That'll be it. I mean, if you guys don't want to help, then we're just not going to do it.
If you young whippersnappers don't want to tell us what your favorite cookie is, we're not going to have a show, and then we'll see how you'll like it.
I don't know what a mud turtle cookie is, but I'm going to look it up directly after this show.
I've never heard of it, so I have no idea what that is.
I'm assuming it's something with like chocolate and caramel, and like pecans or something like that.
Yeah,
I think they're called butterscotch.
Macaroons too. Macaroons are I love macaroons.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I haven't had any in a while.
Again, it's like one of those things that if they're done right and they're nice and moist and like real tender, they're awesome. But if you get them and they're dry, then they suck just like anything else.
Yeah.
They suck and spit right out of your mouth.
Yeah, that bakery that did the really good fruitcakes in Pittsburgh, they also did Anna's cookies. That you can only get them around Christmas too.
I'm writing them down. I'm writing them down as they come out.
Gee, what are you posting here?
The old
Great.
standby chocolate chip.
Yeah.
Oh, let me screen share this. These what you're talking about, General Relativity?
There's
Kind
like
of look like little pretzel nests.
Yeah, it looks like some kind of bird nest or something.
are those a fried? Is that a fried noodle?
I don't know.
It looks like a pretzel almost.
Which I will say, one of the favorite kind of not cookie kind of holiday treats we make is it's like the regular size roll gold pretzel. You take like a Rolo, you basically kind of melt it on top of it.
No, yeah,
and then you
yeah,
put
yeah.
like a pecan on it, and it's kind of hard not to sit there and eat the box.
Yeah, chow mein noodle cookies. They're fried noodles. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that.
Yeah, man.
Then you got the Hershey Kiss cookies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Just
that's
make
what I
sure
have.
they're
The peanut
Hershey's
butter ones,
Kisses
yeah.
and not the Reese's Bells.
Yeah, the Hershey's cookie, the cookie with the Hershey Kiss on, they're like, I believe they call those a thumbprint cookie. You can put those on there. You can put like a cherry on there. There's all kinds of raspberry filling. There's all kinds of different fillings you can put on there.
Yeah, that was a big thing, and that was a big thing in PA for a while because of Hershey.
Yeah.
All right, Midnight. Since you're married to her, what is a ricotta cookie? Is that like where you take ricotta cheese and just press it so it's Why am I still screen sharing stuff?
No, it's a cookie, but they're kind of cakey a little bit, and you just, instead of using just like butter and milk or whatever in there, you use ricotta cheese. They're really good. The recipe she has is awesome. They're super good, but they're kind of cakey. They're real tender, kind of, I don't want to say spongy, but spongy sounds bad, but
kind of chewy.
Yeah.
Okay, G.
Do you have?
We know what regular
George, I don't
turtles
know.
are. We're just not sure. I haven't heard them referred to as cookies before.
No,
Are those cashews?
Not a cookie.
Those look like cashews.
Yeah, those look like
Yeah, you get
cashews.
Yeah, the traditional turtle actually is made with cashews, but the ones that are made with peanut have a different name. But everybody just calls the peanut ones turtles too.
Yeah, because it's a chocolate shell with a soft gooey inner.
The peanut butter cookies, and then you put the Hershey Kiss on top is okay. But what's better is if you make them with a mini peanut butter cup on top. Bam.
Well, now you're just talking crazy talk.
That is crazy.
You're throwing the proportion of peanut butter to chocolate out the window right there. I mean, you're adding regular peanut butter into your cookie.
There's no
Now,
bad.
I'll tell
There's
you
no
that
bad
regular
ratio.
peanut butter cookies where you do like the fork and put the little crosshatch to kind of flatten them out so they cook better.
Mhm.
Those are good. With the chocolate kiss on it, they're really good. But peanut butter cup, I think you're just going for too much peanut butter.
The only bad ratio of peanut butter is no peanut butter.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so I'll put it down in my little list here that when you die, you wish to be embalmed in peanut butter.
Yes, it'll probably bring me back to life.
You're doing your peanut butter cookie wrong there, Fine. If you're forgetting to put in the milk chocolate chips.
No, I said look, sometimes the way that we had them, it was either you had peanut butter cookies, which was those it was like the ones with the Hershey Kiss on top, just minus the Hershey Kiss, because it takes less time to get them to set up and actually make them. And then they actually stack nicer in a box. Or we had the ones with the Hershey Kiss on it. We didn't do it where we mixed in like chocolate to where you get chocolate every bite. You either got a little nibble and it was just peanut butter, or you had a bite and it'd take like the whole Hershey Kiss with you and poke a hole in the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, see, you're doing it wrong.
Well, I'm not doing it wrong
grandma,
because I don't bake them.
G says she does that for me. Peanut butter crazy. Yeah, I'm a peanut butter junkie for sure. G says my grandma made the peanut butter cup kind. They do kind of ruin it for many other lesser cookies. Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
So then you need pecan sandies and Italian nut cookies.
Italian.
The Italian nut cookies.
N-O-T or N-U-T?
I think it's K-N-O-T.
So cannot.
No, it's just not K silent.
Bullshit. What's with the silent K bullshit?
Yeah, I know, right? It's communist.
It's a WAP thing.
God dang hippies, go back to Massachusetts!
It's a WAP thing.
All right, we'll do some research. I'll pull some stuff up too. I'll use these and then try and add to them as I'm not so damn tired. But I'm starting to get a pretty nasty headache, and I want to try and shut
that effect on people.
Yeah, I want to shut this down. I gotta go take something and then hop in bed here.
What's this? That's going to get you the married ladies here, G-Webs?
Do you put anise? I was like, whoa, what did that just say?
Do you put
anise in your anise? Do you put anise in your knots, Glimtech? Yeah, there you're talking. Now you're talking down there with the peanut butter.
Now these are like peanut butter.
They're done in muffin tins. They're done in muffin tins, little baby muffin tins.
Okay, these I can get behind.
Yeah. See, well, what do you mean? That's the same thing. They're just thick.
Yeah, but you have more cookie to balance out the peanut butter and chocolate.
Oop. All right.
Look, it's not like you have like this flat disc and something sticking on it. It's actually encapsulating it. So
that's a great idea.
So everything gets like ooey gooey instead of just like the bottom part getting a little melted and kind of like half-ass sticking on it.
You know what else is good in that style? You put a pecan filling in there, and it's almost like eating a little pecan pie with a peanut butter crust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, little baby muffin tins are pretty cool. You can do some neat stuff in there. All right, so we started to give outros, what, like 45 minutes ago?
Like 20 minutes ago. Well, then we started talking about cookies, and we all know how the Gun Channel's crowd is when we start talking about food.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I thought it was pronounced anise.
Anise?
Anise or anise. Some people say anise. People say anise, and that's fine, but anise would be.
Isn't that like the primary flavorant in actual licorice? Is like an anise butter plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll use anise, and she'll also use actually anisette too.
Mm-hmm.
She uses a little bit of alcohol sometimes. Give you that. I don't know what almost like a licorice type taste to it.
Yeah, fennel. Like fennel too.
Yeah.
Fennel has an anise flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's just crushed fennel. Ape, you want to let her rip here, and let's get the hell out of here. I got to take something. I'm starting to really not feel well. Headache is killing me.
Oh, poor baby. Let's see. Do I want to let it rip? No, I'll wait until after we're off the air because.
I wouldn't want you to do anything to embarrass yourself on the show.
No, I just don't want to. I just don't want to take this any lower brow than it can possibly go. So, shameless self-promotions and cookie begging aside, ladies, gentlemen, and gentlemen of all ages, thank you for watching Midnight Range TM's The Closer. Please be sure to check out gunchannels.com for more Pro 2A content. Gunchannels.com is a community focused on firearms built for shooters by shooters for conversations
sort of like
this. Yeah. This concludes our regularly scheduled programming, but we'll be back later with live lobbies throughout the day. Gunchannels.com Monday night programming at 5 p.m. Eastern. Get your news and commentary from Hasty Headlines with Never Enough Ammo. At 7 p.m. Eastern, it's the Polite Society Podcast on Facebook. At 8 p.m. Eastern, it's Clover Tax MOA Monday, only on Instagram, and Hawaii Volcano Squad's Locked and Loaded on YouTube. At 9 p.m. Eastern, it's Never Enough Ammo, a.k.a. Mr. Matt's Guns and Geeks Podcast, The Week in Geek. Find out about The Walking Dead, Who Watches the Watchmen, and Baby Yoda, all in one convenient 2-hour package. At 10 p.m. Eastern, it's intentionally left blank whenever they decide to do one. And every weeknight at midnight Eastern, it's the Daily Gun Show. Check out guntube.org as a free and unrestricted Pro 2A video platform if you like what you see, if you want to support the chamber so you can have even more wild, wacky, and whatever the hell this show is. Go over to Patreon and give Night Strike a buck or two. For rolling unique swag like what you see here, from your Kalashnikov recognition cards, your Firearms Inventor cards, or Mr. Knives patch, go over to gearwebsites.com. That website again is gearwebsites.com. And remember, hot dog is a sandwich, Slim Jim is candy, and never eat fudge from a place called Uranus.
American heroes believe that hot dogs are sandwiches. Don't forget it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I appreciate it. Take it easy.
Shall not be in fridge.